60 subscribers, Sharon.
Wow, you only need
Awesome.
60
I have
more. You only need 40
960.
more. You only
I
need
Yeah,
40 more.
know.
that's
Go find me.
awesome, man.
I
Oh,
think let me double check. It's 948 I have.
oh,
Yeah, you
And
only need 40 more.
948, 42.
yeah, I give
Oh, you
extra
need
No,
in case.
52.
948, you need
It's
52.
52, yeah, 52.
52.
Way to go, Nanya. Yeah.
52,
Yes.
yay.
Nanya, we're almost at the finish line.
I
Yeah.
know, Sharon. And
Yeah,
only
almost,
500
Nanya.
hours. Only 500 hours, Sharon,
Yeah.
for the three.
Awesome.
I know, right? So now I feel better. It's
Yeah,
like,
I feel better. That's
well,
good. God
But
is
I
good.
tell you
God
that,
is
but
good.
I tell you that by the end of the week you're going to make your
Exactly.
thousand.
You did.
So
yes,
I don't
both
know
of
Tell
you
her.
did.
what
We
were you
told we
worried
tell her.
about?
Well,
Yeah,
What
you
were
we
know,
you
both
worried
tell
about?
her.
I think
Huh?
what it was is that I'm sorry, my allergies are acting up today, people.
Okay, so
What
Um,
were you worried about though?
the
What were you
hours
worried
because
about?
they took them away.
Oh,
I
well,
didn't know
you're
why
gonna
they
get
took
them
away
back.
my hours.
no, but we're going
But
live,
Uh-huh.
so
we
you get
figured it
them.
out. Sharon figured it out
Yeah.
actually.
What were you worried about? So when you
God is
guys
with
ready
us,
for me to
Nanya.
do the quote,
I had
Yes, ready for the
4,000
court. Ready for
hours
the court, and then Nanya
and
can
they
finish.
took them.
Let you do the court, and then you do
all
it.
right. So
And I want to
I
give them
I
a
said
shout out.
yesterday that
Yeah.
we were I said yesterday that we were going to start
Hi,
our live
goddess.
by doing a quote or a word of inspirational verse or something. So
Yes.
today the quote is coming from
Mm-hmm.
uh give me 1 minute. I think I just okay. So this quote is coming from it is by Winston Churchill.
Mm.
Cool.
It says success is not final.
Mm-hmm.
Failure is not fatal. It
Mm-hmm.
is the courage to continue that counts.
Yes,
I love that.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say that one. I
I
have
like
it
that
here,
quote.
and then I have a
You have it?
second one.
Okay, so you can do the second one.
It's not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. By
Yes,
Seneca.
That is also very good,
yes,
Sharon.
I
Yeah.
like
That is
that
good.
one. Yeah,
So
you
I'm
guys get
off camera
quotes.
now.
Yes.
I'm as I said before, I'm just leaving work. I'm just
Yes.
driving out of my work. And
Yes.
I'll be able to be with you for another hour or maybe 35 minutes
Okay.
Okay.
because as I have to go to my aerobics class this evening, my
Okay.
water aerobics class. Something my orthopedic surgery recommend because I
Mm-hmm.
have a problem with my hip. So
Oh, that
yeah, so
actually
he
sounds
recommend
good, to be honest.
yeah, he recommend
Mm-hmm.
that. So I try to do it 3 times a week. So
Wow.
yes. But work was good today. I didn't have much interaction with those kids, those little, what we call them.
Uh, Well, I call them heathens.
My little friends. They're my little friends.
Your little
Only that
friends.
only that Anthony and Shana upset my oh God, I didn't want to talk about them. Anthony, Shana, and Angelina. There were thorns in my side today. Those people
Angelina.
were thorns in my side. Whew.
Your nephew got on your nerves today.
Yes, he did. One time Anil was calling my name and said, "Can we call him?" I said, "Anil, if I could call him, I'll just call him and set him straight. Believe me, I would call him and set him straight because he was just being a jerk today. I don't know. He was looking for sympathy. What he thinks because yesterday he told Amber that she was beautiful and he did not get the response from her. So he's still in his feelings, and I think that's what the problem is because you see when she left and he was looking at her because maybe he thinks she was going to be falling all over him, and yes, honey, and he did not get that reaction from her that he was hoping when he told her how beautiful her eyes were and all that. So today he's still in his feelings and he's trying to do everything to discredit her. But trust me, girl, Shana. You're going to find a new Amber, the one who is doing better and not bitter.
She
Trust me.
is. I want to make a shout out if I can really quick.
Yes.
Magnolia, thank you so much for the video and so much for the song. I couldn't remember SWV's song, and you nailed it. And I was so happy. And so we have the video from when Amber and Shayla first met that day. So thank you. Shout out to you for that. And then Gwen Eves gave me a song. And Gwen, I actually put it on the short. Not your name. I put a hashtag and I didn't put the whole name, but I wanted to give you a shout out for that song. So if you like it, if you don't mind it being on there, that's fine. If you want me to take it off, I will take it off. Just let me know. But it's not anything that's like in huge letters or anything like that. But thank you, Magnolia, and thank you, Gwen. I love you two both. Anytime you want to send me a song request or Sharon, we'd be happy to take a look at it. Okay. Hi, Marianne. Thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome. All right, guys. So we have a lot to discuss today. We have a full deck here, as you can see. They gave us a lot of goodies this morning. One of them let me really want to go up to Atlanta with my whip for whooping somebody, you know? But anyway, no violence here. It's all in fun. You know what I mean? But anyway.
Don't give this girl no belt.
So this he doesn't want me to get to Atlanta for him. My goodness.
Don't give her no belt.
Oh Lord.
Belt
It's
belt
not,
will
what
be
do
too.
they call
Belt
it?
will
It's the
belt
flagger,
will be
right?
no
Not
no
the
no
belt,
belt.
it's
We
a
don't need no
flagger.
belt. We
No,
don't need
it's
no
a
belt.
flagger indeed.
We need some whips.
I
Oh,
think
we
it's
need
the
some
proper
whips. What you
name.
talking about?
50
We
Shades,
need
Charmin. 50
whips.
Shades. 50 Shades.
That's why
All
we
right.
need whips. We need the whips.
Oh, you guys been around O'Neill too long.
Oh
Oh
Lord.
my gosh.
Welcome in everybody. Hi, Charmaine. Hi, Nanya. And Goddess Sherma, Magnolia, Tina, Angela Atkinson, Caroline, Damita, Michelle B,
Rhonda.
Steffi Mack. I'm just giving some shout out. All right. So let me get started. All right. So I saw a skit that was really funny to me, and I don't know if you guys find it funny. So it's with Terry Two Timer crying.
Oh God.
So I'm gonna play that for you guys, and I'm just loving how naughty Kiki is. This is the one time I won't punish her. I won't put her in timeout.
She live in
Okay,
time
let
now.
me play this skit. Let me just start off with this one here. Oh Lord, a big man crying.
What's going on?
Nothing, sweetie.
She's so bad.
Nothing.
Because it looks like you're crying.
No, Daddy. Actually, I just have some allergies that are acting up right now.
Are you crying because you have 3 children and no money?
What are you talking about? 3 children? What?
Libby's child, me, and Genesis' baby.
Okay, what? Who told you that?
I overheard Genesis saying that she was pregnant to my mom.
Okay, Kiki, just forget that you heard that, okay? Because
No, I'm not.
no, because they were just joking. They were
What?
joking.
She seemed pretty serious.
Yeah, they were joking. She's just good at telling jokes. That's why she seems so serious. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay.
Well, they didn't laugh.
Okay, well that's great, sweetie. Just how about you just go upstairs for me real quick, okay? Because Daddy's allergies are his allergies are really acting up. Okay.
You need a Zyrtec?
No, I'm okay, sweetie. Thank you.
Before we finish watching that, I find it hilarious. He said a big grown man, you know, lost his business. He was so famous, have all this ton of money, but him let that DD hell get him into trouble. So you see, do that. Get if your thing is just 4 inches, just stay with it, because when you go add on more to it, you only get
Add
yourself
on more trouble.
too much trouble. You know what I mean?
Much trouble.
So now he's there in the kitchen crying as a grown man, crying because he's broke. And the only person who has the money is his wife right now. She's pregnant. The girlfriend is crazy. Plus his wife is crazy too. So I guess they're all sister's wife. He should just move Genesis in now.
Might as well have all sister wives. So she really is pregnant.
Yeah, we don't know. She says she's pregnant. So what I love with
Wow.
Kiki says, why are you crying? Oh, it's my allergies. I
And
said, and she says, well, yeah, are you crying because you have 3 kids? Yeah, you have 3 babies. And he said, what do you mean? And she says, me, Libby's baby, and Genesis.
Oh.
And you have no money. She's very smart. If she
And then she
can't
said,
even con her classmate into donating to mental health.
and she said, do you want a Zyrtec
Yeah.
for his allergies?
Zyrtec? Do you want a Zyrtec? Oh God, I just love this skit. I don't know about you guys. Put it in the chat. Let me know how you feel
I
about
actually
this
like her. She can't help it. She's around these toxic adults. Like,
Everything okay?
Yeah.
He's sad because he has 2 babies on the way.
Oh, no, Kiki, I just have 1 baby on the way.
Your baby.
Okay,
Genesis' baby.
Kiki.
Say that again?
Your baby and Genesis' baby. I'm having 2 siblings.
Sweetie, can you please go upstairs?
What?
Go to
Because
your
I said
room.
so.
Go to your room, Kiki.
Okay.
Go right now.
That's all I wanted to show you guys with that tape, because that one I find to be very funny.
ooh,
And
They're
I
allowing these kids to be grown adults and always in
Yes.
grown adults' business.
Yes, Charmaine. But I
Uh-oh.
find it to be hilarious because you have this grown man in the kitchen crying because he has no money. He has a daughter that he can financially support, and then he has 2 babies, and he doesn't know. Oh Lord! And then she tell just keep her, but she says, "Oh, you're crying because you have no money." And they need a sign text, and Libby come down and she says, "Why is he crying? What's going on?" Oh, he's crying because he has 2 babies. Oh Lord! Oh, I just couldn't help myself. At least we're getting the laughing in, guys. We have to laugh. This is a comedy show, entertainment. So we need to liven up the place. You know what I mean? And then you know that when we touch the Dalton, we're gonna be. Oh Lord!
laughing is good
Guys,
for
I'm
the
not
soul.
hearing anything. My phone is acting up.
All right, that's okay. You're so ritual.
Laughing
Alright.
is good for the soul, everybody. And I think, Carolyn, you said that yesterday, maybe, but yes, it's good to laugh. It actually feels good when you
Yes.
really laugh, you know?
Yes.
It
Hello,
does feel
Passion.
good.
Passion. Hi, Janet. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Please like this. Please click on the like button on both channel when you come in. Please, if you haven't stopped to subscribe to Nanya, please do so. And me too, of course. But Nanya need what you call it, 52 to get to our target. So please help her get there.
Yay.
And then Angel. So let me just take a comment here, and then I have to go take the chicken out of the oven.
Oh, okay.
Charmaine, what did I say? Anthony did not get a reaction, so he went and badmouthed her to Shana. So Angela, what's your name gone?
Carolyn called it also yesterday, Sharon.
Yes, yeah.
He said he's gonna see if he flip flops. Carolyn Brown. She said that. Is he gonna flip flop?
Yes, a lot of people came in was talking about it yesterday. And Tina says, I knew Nancy Shana act like she's thirsty for Anthony. Of course she wants him. She's a little cougar there, little old cougar there.
Big old cougar.
Today's skit was annoying for sure. But what we have to take away from the annoyance, right? We have to think about the word that was in it. And a lot of us is looking at it bad, because at first I was really looking at it bad when he was bad mouthing Amber to Shana. But he shouldn't have done that, since, as he knows, Shana and Amber doesn't get along. But one of my subs, I think it was Suzette. Yeah, hail out there to Suzette. Suzette says, Anthony, we should and when we really think about it and look into it, I say, no, she's right, you know. Because I'm here saying he's seeking sympathy from Shana. That's what me think, because you know, we just go around need validation from people, and him always have to paint a bad light for Amber to other people so they can feel sorry for him. So that is why I said sympathy. So Anthony decided. So no. So back to what I'm saying. Sorry, dear. My head just went and go just now. So Suzette said, we have to remember Amber vented to Dave about Anthony. And he vented to Shana about Amber. And what did he say to Miss Shana? That he couldn't, he can't forgive her. That's what his exact word is. Let me just pull up that skit.
I didn't hear that part. He said he cannot forgive her?
Yeah.
Was there
or he can't get over it. Something along those lines there. Hold on. If you want to talk about anything, Charmaine, or
I actually want to talk about the Anthony skit while you pull that up.
Okay, let me just pause this one here and remove it and bring up another one. So I'm gonna do the last skit with Anthony, because I need to get that one out of the way, because it's very annoying, so people can just get over it and we just talk on other things. You know what I mean? Nadia, go ahead. I'm looking for it.
Oh, I was just gonna say I saw the first video. I was kind of busy this morning, so I skipped a couple. But for me, when Anthony was complaining about how Amber is treating him, all I could think of was, it's no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. This is the way you've been treating her all this time. And now you want to sit here and say the same exact things that Amber has been telling you since you've been back. And with that, I felt no empathy for him whatsoever, because that's exactly the way he's been treating Amber. And Miss Shana, she may have been giving him the word, but Miss Shana's word comes from a place of providing solace for Anthony, not solace for their marriage. She's telling him pray for himself. He needs to stop praying for his money, because that's who Anthony prays to. His money is the most important thing in his entire existence. So I had no empathy for Anthony. You know, you've been doing this to your wife all this time. Now you're getting it back. And now you want to cry. Shana likes Anthony. And I can't wait until I see Amber come back into that restaurant and set Shana straight. Because Shana is out of control. She thinks that she's just going to get Anthony and have a hold of Anthony and just, oh, I'm going to be there for you. And next thing you know, he'll be in the supply room kissing her too. So Shana's a cougar. What happened to Ken? Shana's a cougar. She's already got John and Anthony whining like a baby again. I almost played Eminem's song Mockingbird again because now he wants to go on his pity tour. And I just, I don't buy Miss Shana because the devil knows scripture just like we do. Better than we do. So his pity tour did nothing for me. Absolutely nothing.
All right. With that being said, Charmaine, you have anything to add to that? Charmaine?
No, not yet.
All right, then. So
Yes.
let me play the last skit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like you got a little bit of strength. Your counsel's in check.
Originally, I thought my appetite or my eyes were bigger than my appetite, but you know, after speaking with you, food tastes better.
Absolutely.
You know, when
Absolutely.
somebody speaks life into you.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm here to speak life to you and remind you who you are in God.
Yeah, I appreciate
Times in our lives, we have to encourage ourselves. But you got it going on.
it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I'm sorry to have dumped all that stuff about Amber on you.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. You and you can share anything with me. Anything you're going through with your situation, you can. And I'm sorry to hear how Amber's been treated.
Oh, sorry,
You know,
guys.
I'm sorry to.
Does anybody think Anthony is a man of God? Does anybody out there think he's a man of God?
Nope.
He's not, Shaman.
I know that can be very
No,
demeaning
he's not.
and demasculating to a man. So I understand that.
Yeah, Miss Shana, she's done more than just talk bad about me or to me.
Wow.
I've been,
That's hard to hear.
yeah. It's just.
Okay, this behavior from Anthony. I just move him off of the screen because him just want me to just anyway. So this is what I have to say. That was he's on his pity party tour right now, and this behavior is unacceptable. She was just telling him, say, pray for your wife. God never tell him, says, go and disgrace your wife to other people. You want your marriage, right? This alone is going to make Amber want that divorce even more. Yesterday, the little uncle says, oh, your eyes are beautiful. And then what little devil do today? He gets some words, so she speaks some life into him, and then what did he do? Him eat some food, and then he went outside and him just let the devil use his mouth. So that is weapon against Amber. Our Holy
Yes.
Spirit, always somebody who is closer to you. He knows you can't mix business with pleasure. He's not an idiot. He purposely did that. That is no excuse. I cannot excuse that behavior, period.
Okay, so in all fairness, and Shana was the wrong person for him to tell, in all fairness, because he knows the relationship Amber has with Shana.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
But in all fairness, Amber told Dave the same thing. Amber was complaining to Dave about him and Shayla and what they did, and when she caught them in the bed and all that. So if we are going to call a coin, we have to look at it both ways.
It's true.
So he is telling Shana, the only problem I have is because of who Shana is
Exactly.
to Amber. But as Dave said, hurt people. And
Yes.
Shana said it this morning that sometimes people say things out of anger and frustration and hurt. And that's what I'm going to chalk it up to be. The only problem I have is the person who he told. I don't have a problem
Exactly.
in telling somebody because Amber was running her mouth. Although Amber said I was not innocent in all of that. So I played my part. Shana know about Shayla and Kai because they have been to the restaurant. They were making big speech the day of the opening and saying whatever. So Shana has the, I don't know if she know all the details, but she know that because at one time she was even saying to Anthony that you have to forgive, saying to Amber that you have to forgive and men will be men and whatever. So she might not know all the details because Amber don't know all the details up until now. But in all fairness, Amber ran her mouth just like Anthony was running his.
Okay, I have a comment, Shaman, to piggyback on yours. He told Shana, and he told every man in SkitLanta, or I call it Skitland. He has told everybody what Amber has
Okay,
done.
take me out at this. I'm I'm on my computer.
You're on your computer in the car?
No, I reach on.
Okay. So my thing with Anthony, I understand and I agree with Xiaomin. She told Dave, he told Shana, and Shana hates Amber. Okay. But how many other people has Anthony just voluntarily, just out of nowhere, offered that information up to? He will never forgive Amber. Anthony is not a man of God. Anthony worships his money. He is never going to like Amber. He will never forgive Amber. He can't even forgive himself for what he did with Shayla. How's he going to forgive Amber for something that he finds so disgusting? And we know that men typically aren't the easiest to forgive people. We get that.
Why is she coming off the stage?
But why is he telling
Why are we
everybody?
coming off the stage?
You.
I'm on stage.
I just put you back on.
Oh, because I came off my phone. Remember, I was on my phone. I'm now on my computer.
Sign the papers, Anthony. Just sign the papers.
Yeah, and Nanya,
and
I
go.
agree. I agree with you, but I mean, I totally agree with what you're saying. But in all fairness, yes, he's telling a lot of people, and yes, he said today, and we understand that he was hurt. And sometimes people do things from a place of hurt. He said he does not know how he will ever be able to get over it. Not because he's a man. I mean, men said men's supposed to be strong, but there are some men who are weaker than women. Do you realize that? There are some men who are weaker than women. The other day I was talking to this guy I know for years, and he said he was crying about some pain, and I'm like, suppose you were to bear a child, how would you deal with it? And he said he would never be able to do that because every time he started to feel the slightest little pain, he's curled up in a fetal position in bed. His pain threshold is like 0. So there are men who they're hurt and they will hit out. And maybe Anthony's hurting, and Wayne said, you're a man up. But not every man can
Men make the mistake of thinking that
they're strong,
are vulnerable if they show emotion. That is not true. I see men every day that get vulnerable. And the ones who can't bring themselves to deal with their real feelings are going to carry things around with them.
Like Anthony.
And they're going to carry around hate and dislike because they can't face the truth. It's time for Anthony to grow up and stop acting like a little boy. Whether he never forgives Amber or not it's okay if he doesn't forgive her. Just move on, because all it does is make him miserable, makes Amber miserable, and somebody's going to tell him eventually, can you stop telling us that story about your wife? Because there's no reason for it, especially people he doesn't even know. He'll just tell anybody.
He told Shana that Shana appears to him like a mother figure.
Yes.
So when he said like that, he said she is like a motherly figure. So you know you want to tell your mother stuff. And that is how most guys are. They like to tell their mother stuff. Even if it's something that is not so nice, they prefer to tell their mother than to tell their father. And I think that's what he was doing today. He was just unloading on somebody he's looking towards as a mother. And because we have to be honest, sometimes Shana will pour into him. She was
Yeah,
doing
she
it
does.
earlier this morning, and she always do it. But
Yeah,
she
we're
do
gonna
it.
talk on that one. But we
She
needed to do this skit first.
yeah, she do it from a place of malice though. That's what she
Mhm.
does. She does it from a place of malice in terms of Amber.
And that is true. All right. So I'm gonna let him finish talk, say what he's
Try
saying.
to block it out, but
Let me just rewind it back so you
maybe I'm a
guys can
fool.
hear.
I still married Amber. I've been
That's hard to hear.
yeah. It's just been tough for me to get that out of my mind. I've tried to try to block it out, but
Well, he's not lying, it's just that he did not impart the entire story. He told the truth, which is she did what she did, but he did not give the entire detail. Just like Shayla. Shayla don't tell the entire thing. Everybody leave out the most important part of their story is always left out. The most important part of their story is always non-existent.
I'll
But
be right
you
back.
know what is going to happen? I think they're going to come a time when Shana, or whatever her name is going to hear the entire story, and she's going to be so disappointed in Anthony. Believe me, if she is a woman of God, she's going to hear the entire story and she's going to be disappointed in Anthony. Anthony is looking sympathy because he's not going to talk his part. Where would be the sympathy for him if he does that?
People tend to hear the first thing you say.
Exactly.
The first thing that Anthony said was Amber cheated and he still married her, however he put it. That's the first thing Shana heard. That is what Shana's going to walk away with.
That he loved her enough to marry her.
Why couldn't he have said, I married Amber, I had an affair with Shayla, and during that affair, I found out what happened. Him and Shayla always do reputational damage control. They will never tell the entire truth until hopefully the podcast and it all comes out.
But I'm
Because
telling you,
those two
it's
walking
going to
around
come out.
acting
It's
like
going
they
to
did
come out.
no dirt is just enough to make the audience want to scream. Did you go on Facebook today, Shaman?
Yes.
Did you go on Facebook?
Yes, I did.
The comments about Anthony are not good.
No, they were
They are
brutal.
terrible.
Trust me, they were brutal today.
Yes.
They were calling him all kind of names.
They're ripping that man
They were
apart.
they were telling him to sign the divorce paper and free the woman.
Please.
It was like they were saying, "Oh my God, you're still talking about that?
Yes.
You are doing business with the man. She was with Wayne before you." Brutal.
Shaman, when is Wayne going to fess up to his part? Is Wayne ever going to fess up to it? He's not going to.
I don't know. But you see, well, I'm glad this podcast is going to happen because a lot of people is going to learn a lot of things. So they had formed impressions based on what they heard. Because Wayne does not know a lot of the stuff because Wayne don't know about Shayla and Anthony the night of. So everybody's thinking
he doesn't.
And so a lot of things, a lot of what you call spaces, you know, when you're writing stuff and you leave out all these things and you said,
like
fill in the blank
space.
Yeah, there are a lot of blank spaces that will be filled in and people will be like, oh my God, really? So there's going to be a fill in the blanks and a lot of people is going to learn a lot of stuff about Anthony and Shayla.
Yes.
What Anthony is doing right now is painting his own narrative. because
Yes.
he knows that they said first impression is what count, and you said you hear the first
You
statement.
hear
He's
the
trying to
first
do that
thing.
right now.
Mhm.
The first is giving you that first impression. So when you hear whatever you hear, you're going to tell yourself, "Oh no, it didn't go like
It
that
couldn't
because he
happen.
told me
Yeah.
already, and that's not what he said." And I trust him. I trust what he told me. So he's trying to paint that narrative right now. So when the other one comes out, either it will lessen the impact because people are going to be, but he said this and he said that, but Amber was doing the same thing and he was whatever. So he's trying to lessen the blow,
Of course he
the
is.
blowback. That's what he's
My
doing right now.
reputational damage control.
Exactly. That's what he's doing
Mhm.
right now. He's trying to lessen the
Exactly.
blowback because he know there's
It
going to be
is.
blowback.
Charmaine, I
Really
totally
did
agree.
that. That actually hurt me to hear him just tell Shana of all the people, excluding the guys he already
I'm
told.
glad he told Shana because you know what? Amber is going to
Why?
give it. No, because Amber, this is an. I hope the Amber that Shana will get is the new improved
Oh
Amber.
yeah, I hope it's the new Amber
I
too,
know it's in.
Sharon.
I hope it's the better one and not the bitter one.
I hope it's the better
I
one
hope it's the
also.
better one and not the bitter one because if
All
it's
right, guys. I'm going to take 5 comments and then I'm going to jump into this conversation. All right, so let me see what our commenters or our chat is saying. I love chat. How are you guys doing? Okay, so Marianne says she saw the skit with Kiki and she told on him, and I loved it that she out her dad. And and Passion says, my boy is trying to gather his troops. He told her she was going to repeat, talking to him the way she does, disrespectfully. Passion, I have no idea. I'm lost. I don't understand that comment.
no, he said he was going to regret. Remember, not repeat. He said he was going to. You're going to regret. Anthony told Amber. Remember the day at the car when Amber was talking to him.
Oh yes. I remember that. Okay, that makes sense, Passion. Yes. I know. I
said you're going to.
My senses is back.
Me. Yeah,
He's going to backfire on him. It's going to backfire big time.
Yep.
Yeah. One moment, guys. Let me just take 5 or 6 comments, please. And Tina says, hello, Sharon, Nanya, and Charmaine. Hi, everyone in the chat. Hello, moderators. Welcome, chat, everybody. And Michelle B says, Charmaine, I was with you today. My blood was boiling with Anthony and Angelina and Miss Shana. And then Suzette says, can't stand it, but want to say, hi, ladies, I'm praying for the Daltons. I am too, darling. Sharon Charmaine starting out with belts and whips. Yes. You really need. I will give you guys my take in a bit. And Kenya, funny 3 kids and no money. Oh yeah,
Kiki.
He's crying. Kiki, she meant to say. And simply saying good afternoon to everyone. And Tina, thank you, Tina. Please like, subscribe. Thank you. And Nania is saying, Dolly, yes, they have been around O'Neill a lot. And everybody's laughing. Good afternoon, simply. Dolly says, right, Nania. And Annette. Oh, hi, Annette. Welcome.
Hi, Nanette.
Just another question, ladies. Do they think the writers know how further develop Dalton marriage / divorce? I don't even know where they're going with it, but we'll see. And Tina is saying, please like and share and subscribe. And Andrea says, hello, Nani and Charmaine.
Hey, Andrea.
Hi, Sissy, welcome. Carolyn says, I don't blame Kiki. She's in a house of horror with 2 timing. And it's like a woman living on Genesis. And Sharma is laughing. And Tina is says subscribe to Sharon Rika Reviews and Nanya says chat. And simply is saying, Annette, it seems like they are lost. Kiki is smart. Yeah, she's smart. And
Mhm.
please like and share. Tina is saying, and Demeter is saying, I Goddess London. Okay, so Demeter is hailing up everybody in the chat, and Carolyn Brown, Charles, and two-time and Terry with their enhancement. I tell you, it's gonna get them into trouble, eh, Carolyn? I know. And Goddess is telling them to please like and share. Nanya sis, please support the channel. Yes, Nanya need 52 more people to sign up. So if you haven't done so, do that. Marian West is saying he's trying to tell Genesis to get rid of the baby. And he got her 2 dogs, but she don't want. I don't know if she
She
kept
got
it.
her 2 dogs.
Yeah, he got
Yes,
her two
got her
dogs.
2 dogs. But he's
No,
not. She's not gonna get rid of that baby. I don't think so.
no, she not. She what did she call it? 2 dogs. Them that they are. I forget the word. It was so hilarious when she said it. Kiki knows. He was crying for sure. And Tringley says, "Did you ladies notice that twice Angelina referred to herself as Shayla, probation officer? I
Mm-hmm.
think Shayla as a probation officer in real life based on my Google search. Oh, okay. But guys, just wait until not put anything inside the chat stringly. And what I have to say to when we're reading these just says allegedly. Okay, guys, just put it in there so we are safe. And it's not everything online is truth. And Demeter says, I can't stand Temi 2 time. And Terry 2 time has been 2 time, definitely. Love Kiki. I love Kiki. Get those adults in line. I know it.
Yes.
She's
Little
very
girl.
naughty, but today I couldn't stop laughing. And Carolyn says, let's not forget Crazy Dam was 2 time and Terry fiance. I know. We remember. Hi, beautiful ladies. Stacy saying, welcome everyone. Antoinette, hi, Antoinette. Dolly saying, Kiki spilling the tea. I know it was hilarious. And Stacy Harper, hi, Goddess is telling her. And our moderators are telling everybody to like, share, and subscribe. Hi, Chopstar, Elon, Stacy, and Antoinette. Okay. And Andre saying, please share, like, subscribe to Sharon Review and Nanya Sister Chat. It's Sis Chat, darling. And Dolly Up and Goddess London. Okay. So it's a lot of okay. So Simply says here, oh, Sabrina says, Charmaine, call your nephew and give him a couple of smacks.
Right,
Oh,
you know,
Lord.
I
Oh, she
remember.
won't do that. I will do that. I'll just get the
Listen,
whip.
when I was
No
attending what we call elementary school in Jamaica, it's called primary school. We have all age that goes up to grade 9, and primary goes up to grade 6.
Yes.
So I had a grade 4 teacher. She was short. She used to use a cane to beat us.
Yeah.
Oh my
Cane,
God.
yes. And I remember one time 13 times. Nobody study no 13 times. We study up to 12 times and it's locked in our head. And she said she wants us for that weekend to do 13, 14, and 15 times. You have to sit and write it because on our exercise book, you'd have from 2 times all the way up to 12 times.
Mm-hmm.
And that weekend I did 2 and I did not do the third one because I was playing. And oh my God, that lady gave me a whooping with that cane when I went to school.
Oh.
Till my dad had to stop by the school and tell her never ever to do that again because she could damage my eyes or something because she was just doing and doing. That's what Anthony want. Anthony want a whooping with that same cane that that teacher was whooping me
Yeah,
with.
with a cane.
I need to go borrow it.
When you're in school and you're not doing good, yes, the teachers then whoop you. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, back in Jamaica, no, they don't do it anymore though. But they used to do it back in my days when I was like going to
Baby school.
Yep.
That's sad.
Baby school, yes. They whoop you.
Yeah,
And
they
you have
would
to learn. That is why the kids them back home is very educated, because
they
they
would
whoop you
whoop
into shape.
you. Trust me. You then you want to
Wow.
do you just want to do your work because you know you go to school and if your homework is not done, you stand to get a whooping. I remember I went one morning and the prince late and the principal was at the gate. She closed the gate and everybody comes in, get two in. You have to hold out your hands like this. Boom, boom. And you go and you never want to go to school late again. It doesn't matter if you have to run from your house. But you don't
Wow.
ever want to go to school because that principal, she would be standing at the gate. The gate is locked and she's letting them, and you have to come up to her with your two hands like this. And you are getting one in each. Trust me. Those people were brutal. You know,
Yes, they were.
that's child abuse.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to say.
The parents used to encourage it. The parents used to encourage it.
Yes,
That just
a
tell her
village. That's what they call it. The village
they used to
help
encourage
raise
it.
the children. And you can't pass no adult on the road and don't say hello, auntie this or hello, uncle that.
Crazy. You have to say good morning.
Yes, you have to. Morning, good afternoon, everything. Be very respectful.
Yes.
All right. So Simply says that's why
Okay.
I stated watching the skit for laughter, but the Dalton have turned into a straight soap opera for sure. Simply. All right. So back to my boyfriend here, Anthony.
And when he turned your boyfriend.
Because I want to whoop him, so I say he's my boyfriend.
So, you're choosing to be his girlfriend because you want to hoop.
Now she's a, what do you call it? What do they call?
A dominatrix.
Dominatrix.
You want to be. You're not the submissive one. Oh, you're not the submissive one in the relationship. You're the dominant one.
No.
You're the dominant one.
I don't think any of us are submissive.
He is the submissive one, so I will just put him into shape. Okay, so back to Anthony now. When we look at this skit this morning, it will really let you turn against them, especially Anthony, because you know the audience really can't stand that behavior from Anthony. And he's not my boyfriend. No, I wouldn't stand up with foolishness like that. So Anthony needed someone. Miss Shana was speaking life into him. So what I take away from that skit and pick up some nuggets is that he needed someone to talk to, and he chose Amber's enemy. And as Shana is saying, not Shana, Charmaine says, he is doing damage control before the podcast come out because he wants to play Amber in a bad light. But remember this. Yesterday, he saw her eye for the first time and he said, "Oh wow, your eyes are beautiful." Or was it the day before?
Yesterday.
And then today now, Miss Shana just speaks some little like I speak word into him. So how can she speak word to him and then 2 seconds later after she full him belly with food, he is going to confide in her. I know he needs someone. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna bash him. He needed someone to confide in. And he's letting her know he doesn't know how to get over the fact that Amber was sleeping with Wayne all the way up to the wedding. And what he has to understand, the same way how he can't seems to get over it, he has to put himself in Amber's shoes too. Yeah. How in God's name is she supposed to get over it and be friends with Shayla and accept his child? Have you ever stopped to think about what he did?
No.
She slept with the man. He slept with Shayla too. She slept with Wayne. That's one. Number one. He slept with Shayla. Number two. And what did he do? He bring all my baby. So now it's 4 of them. Mm-hmm. Amber didn't bring all my baby. He did. And what did he do? He take away her best friend from her. And of course, we see in all the skit that I'm watching, he keep on telling Shayla, when Shayla loves to get upset at him, "I did not choose you. I was in my bed. When you came, I was inside my house when you came into me." But what Anthony needs to understand, yes, she did that. But what did you do? You continue with it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So what he has to understand, Amber did all of this dirt before the wedding, right up to the wedding, the morning of the wedding. And what did he do? After him get married, couple maybe 3 weeks later, it's the man Shayla.
Oh, no, don't forget Ro.
Oh, yes.
Saying
So
he loves her and stopped her
yes,
wedding.
he tell Ro that he loves her, and then him said Amber, the divorce, same one, divorce Amber. What I'm talking about, the impact. Ro not important right now in this. What happened in this is the fact that Shayla was like a sister to Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Amber should be able to can confide in a friend because that's what some best friend does. And male friend also does it. They talk just as us ladies. And some ladies will not tell you what they do in their bedroom, but some ladies will tell, you know what I mean, tell each other. But Anthony has to look into himself. And then she's telling him to pray for Amber. What Anthony need to learn to do? Pray for himself.
Pray for
he
himself.
Need to get into the word, because even the day after the wedding, that the next day after them wedding, what did you see was happening? Amber was praying for them. But if they continue to pray and be united, and if Shayla never gets in, so remember, Mama Brenda says they'll let the devil in.
Yep.
The devil is Anthony Mount, Amber Mount, and her best friend. And at the end of the day, we have to give a spade a spade. He needs to talk to someone, and he takes Miss Shana as a mother figure because he doesn't have a mother, to my knowledge, right now. I don't know if she passed or what the situation is.
She passed when he was young.
Right. So he take her as a mother figure, but Pitty doesn't know that she likes them young too.
And he likes them old. He likes them old.
He likes them old.
Remember, Ro?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. And he likes them older. Yes. I think Amber is a little older than him, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Amber's 44. Amber will turn 44 on Sunday.
Okay, and how old is he?
Sunday's her birthday. Anthony's about 47, I think.
All right. So back to what I'm saying. Anthony has to understand the same way how is he feeling is the same way Amber feels.
Amber's feeling. Yeah.
I need somebody in that skitland to validate Amber's feeling too. Because it seems like nobody in skitland understands Amber's feeling. The only thing they can say, oh, Amber did this. But what did your husband do? Anthony have to stop and think about what did he do? That was their best friend. And the worst part is both of them were playing in her face. He goes over there, do his dirty thing, and I don't even think he made himself. And he go right over to his wife. And go kiss his wife on her mouth when you know him don't do what he's doing with Shayla. So he should accept his transgression like what he did to his wife. So he must stop. That's why I called it Anthony seeking sympathy.
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you did dirt, Amber did dirt, but you did worse dirt. Why? Because your dirt, you have a baby with her best friend. And you're in business with the man that she used to date before she even know about you. Because Amber was dating Wade before Anthony.
And he never tell anybody that part.
He
never
doesn't.
said to anybody that it was her ex. And after their relationship was done, I mean, he was my business partner, but Amber was somebody I look up to, or I took whatever. And he never ever slipped that in there that people can say, oh, so maybe the relationship was continuing, that maybe you didn't know. Never say that. Everything is going to come out. Trust me. Everything is going to come out on that podcast, and people going to start to look at him sideways.
So I'm gonna give him a little blight today, but he should not have told Miss Shana. If he wants to talk to somebody, go get a counselor and talk to the counselor about it. But not Miss Shana. That is where I draw the line. You know your wife was complaining because Miss Shana was mean to your wife, and you did not stood up for her. So Anthony needed was to go get himself a counselor. Until Anthony get a counselor, then I think Anthony can forgive himself, forgive his wife, and when he forgive himself, he will be able to forgive Amber. And Amber the same too. She has to get a counselor to help her deal with the fact that when she's there getting angry at him.
Dalton and his whiny little ways, his selfish, his little boy money hiding, money grubbing, cheating, bottom feeding because he's a bottom feeder. And he doesn't deserve Amber. And unless he repents and changes all the way around, I am now team divorce. And that's all I got. Because I can't take Anthony anymore. After today, I'm done.
I think what happened yesterday, that's what set him off today. Because after he said that to Amber, I think he was looking for a different reaction. When Amber said to him, no, it's too late. I don't think that's a response he was looking for. I think he was looking for something. She said thank you and maybe just walk away. And then you'd have maybe that thought in his head that maybe she's going to soften, maybe she's going to change her mind. But the fact that she said it's too late, that is what he wakes up with this morning. So he went to, why did he go to the restaurant? Because he wants to go talk to Shana. Because Shana, he said Shana is like a mother figure. And he figure more or less that if he goes there, he could get Shana to pour into him somehow, although her pouring in is from a place of malice, where Amber is concerned. It's genuine where Anthony is concerned, but it is not when it comes to, it's not unbiased. It's biased towards Anthony. Whatever she's telling Anthony, it's biased towards him because she wants him to feel good. She was saying that pray for Amber, and I understand what she was saying, to pray for her. And yes, he said this morning, I love that woman more than anything in this world. Yet, you keep tearing her down. That's not love. Or maybe that's and let's back up. Maybe that's the way he show his love. Maybe that's how he show his love, because his mom died when he was young. His dad was never around. And maybe Coco raised him, but Coco was not able to pour into him the way he was supposed to be poured into. So maybe when he grew up, I don't know, they never mentioned grandparents. They mentioned a sister, and the sister is younger than him. I think the sister is younger than him.
She is.
So, yeah. So maybe that was not a loving household in terms of there was nobody to show love. So maybe is love, it's a warped sense, because when you love somebody, you do anything for them. You'll go to the ends of the earth for them. He said he loved Shayla, but yet he left Shayla because of his money. That's not love either.
No.
He was with Shayla out of obligation. He was not with Shayla out of love. Because if you were out of Shayla, the day you got those papers, divorce paper, you'll be telling your lawyer, okay, let's do this, because I'm dying to go marry my baby mother. I love my baby mother so much, we have to get married. He was not saying that. Regardless, because he loves his money. And I think that's all Anthony loves, is money. He can relate to his money.
That's his problem.
The money can buy anything that he wants. That is it. It can buy girls. It get him pum pum. Buy clothes. See, he gave Rolanda $10,000 just like that to go talk to Amber. So that's what he is in love with. Anything else is dispensable.
That's why I say he prays to his money. He doesn't pray to God. Anthony's money is his God.
Yep.
And that will be his destruction.
Of course it is. And he's going to lose it, and he's going to lose a lot of it. He's going to lose a lot of his money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can one of you guys read the chat? Anywhere in the chat?
I can try. My
Okay,
eyes are.
cool. When you're tired, I'll do it.
Yeah, my allergies. I had to take allergy medicine this morning.
Okay, let me come back over. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I can read
I
some.
was gonna bring it up.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Carolyn. Carolyn Brown said, I told you all
You're welcome.
I was going to wait until today to see what the flip flopper was going to do. Yes, you did, Carolyn. You told us that, definitely. As usual, he was the jerk I knew he was going to be. He cries because he didn't get the response from her. And then we have a lot of hellos. Welcome in, OTAP Goddess. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for joining us today. Yes, I have 942 subscribers. Thank you. Let's see. These are somebody. What are those bombs? Oh, the eyes. These are for Anthony. Okay, and everybody's saying hello to everybody. Thank you
Hello,
so much for
hello,
being so
hello.
sweet.
Hi
Thank
guys,
you.
welcome in. Welcome. How are you guys doing today?
Annette Davis. Annette says Anthony was acting like a low vibrational man. The writers continue to play in our faces. I still think Anthony and Amber need to seek individual therapy. I think they do need to seek individual therapy, but I think they need to do so as a separated couple or something. Because being in the same house, and no, Amber does not have to move, but being in the same house right now, it's just toxic. Um, and Andrea says, please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon and Nonya says chat. Okay, those are all welcomes. I think you covered these, Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Shaman, I was with you today. My blood was boiling.
Yeah, we read that
Anthony
one.
and
I read that
Angelina
one.
and Miss Shana. That's from Michelle B. Suzette Johnson can't stay in but wanted to say hi. If you're still here, Suzette, hello, hello, hello.
Hi, darling.
Yeah, let me scroll down some to see what I see about the Daltons. Yeah, he just doesn't stop, I can't with Anthony anymore. Wayne, I can't do it.
A lot
Okay,
of people can't do it, but he's
another
not
question,
listening.
ladies. Do you think the writers know how further to develop the Daltons' marriage divorce? I think they're figuring it out. I personally think they're headed towards separating them for
I
now.
think they know what they're going to do. I just think that they actually know what they're going to do. It's just that people don't realize that Anthony and Amber are big item ticket. It's like you go to an auction and they have these items that are big item tickets. So they will auction them off when the big money guys are there. They're not going to do it when the poor people are there
Well,
because
you know what I think about that, Shaman? I think that if they split them off, I think the followers are,
they're going to
the
split.
people, they're going to split. And then if they can get Amber and Anthony back together, that will be fine. But the other thing I believe, if they split them up, then they can have an Amber line, Anthony line, Shayla line.
Yeah, but I don't think the fans are going to, because of the views, especially if you go on Facebook and you look at the views. Shayla views, it will go up into the 700 and it has to be with somebody else.
That's what I
If
mean.
she's in there
With
with just like
somebody
a
else.
honey pot, and it has to be like a Amber or Anthony.
No, I agree.
If it's in
Yeah.
there with like a honey pot or even with Lauren and then
Iman or
Iman, she'll get
Iman.
good views with Iman. She get
Because
good views with
he's
Anthony.
staying. He
So
said
they
he's
have to
staying for a while, so
exactly they have to
yeah.
stage with somebody else. But
And
she's going to be split off and
it's
has
going
nothing
to
to do
be,
with the
well,
Dalton. Her
would he
views are
be,
not going to be high, and they don't want that.
would she be really split off though if she's with Amon? Because Amon said in that interview he's going to be with Kountry Wayne for a while. So I'm wondering, are they going to leave Shayla with Amon?
Yeah, but
And I don't know what they're going to do with
if
Anthony.
they leave Shayla with a man, they have to leave a more interesting storyline because just for him and him man, like
I just don't know how many people. Hold on, Sharon. I just don't know how many people are going to keep sticking around for this toxic energy because it's so toxic. It's beginning to not be palpable. You
I
know,
know, I know.
it's a terrible feeling and a terrible taste in people's mouths to see this just going on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, I'm sure they have something up their sleeve, but I wish they would hurry up and bring it.
Okay, because if you look at the Anthony and the Shana skit this morning, they're just in their 300 views. They
Well,
have not
nobody likes
crossed over
Shana.
exactly.
Yeah,
They have not crossed
they
over
don't
even
like her.
400. They're still in their 300, low 300. So tomorrow, that's what they're telling the viewers are telling them that no, we don't want
We don't
this.
like it.
We don't
We
like
don't
this.
like
It's
it.
not
We're
like
tired.
they're
Mhm.
in any they're high. Even the twins.
Are higher than them.
Yeah, the
I
twins are in
saw
there
that.
like 800 and people, and I personally don't like the twins.
I don't either.
I
But
don't
boy,
like
that
the
girl
twins,
got a
but
beat
they
down by
Yeah,
are
I don't
Destiny.
like them either.
I just like the fact that Destiny whooped them and she got, what do you call it? When they snuck her
Yeah, our
and
bone
she
are
whooped
broken.
them. And then the girl's face this morning is all swollen. Did you see that? The
I don't want to.
the one with the broken, she has a broken wrist.
yeah,
Her
the one in
face
the
is
hospital.
swollen where Destiny hit her. And Destiny only had a bloody nose. Now I don't like the skit, but I wanted to see what happened when Destiny walked back to go get whatever she went to get. And they
Okay.
were waiting to jump her.
Mm,
And she whooped them.
definitely.
Did you want to show something, Sharon?
Yeah, I will show something. So, what I'd like to say with Anthony, we have to understand that he's hurting, and as Dave said, Amber and Anthony let the devil in. That's all we can say. And when the two of them realized what they did, I think that will be when they both, because she is overdone, done. She's in a done mode right now. Anthony is in a damage control mode right now.
I don't think Amber is done. I think she is at that point where anything will just break. She will, because she's right there. She is at that point of breaking, but I don't think she's at the point of no return. I'm not sensing that from her. Even when she's talking to Dave and what she's saying to Dave and all that. And Dave keeps saying, I don't know if you guys will stay together. And she never said, no, we are not staying together. You ever hear she said that to Dave? When David says, I don't know if this divorce will go through, and she ever said, yes, it is going to go through. There was no affirmation on her path to say it is final. The only time she talks, that is Anthony. And she did tell Dave that when she's with Anthony, she's so angry. When she said to Dave, every time when she's with her friends and even with him, she's natural Amber. She's the natural Amber. But whenever time she's with Anthony, she gets so angry. And maybe that's why she's behaving like that around him, because
She
she's
don't like
angry.
him. She's angry.
So maybe if Anthony start to do things to not set her off or not for her to get angry, she will kind of simmer down.
That's what I've been saying all along, and he does nothing except
Yeah, but he
go
doesn't know
behind
what
her
to
back
do. He
and
doesn't know
talk
what to
about her
do.
to Shana talk about her to whoever will listen. It's like he just can't do it. And when you're at the point where you hate a person, the way he acts like he hates her, then maybe he needs to file for a divorce.
He needs to talk to a man. Because all he's talking to are ladies. He's talking to a Shana, he's talking to Delicia, he's talking to Angelina, he's talking to Shayla, and all these people
And
have
Brody.
their motive. He needs
Brody.
to talk to
A professional.
You can't talk to Brody because man Brody.
Exactly. He needs a professional.
Yes, but if he does not want to talk to a professional, talk to somebody like a Mike. I'm not even say go talk to Wayne because he doesn't like Wayne that much.
No. It's not tell him to go talk to Mike. Mike last said, there's nobody there that I've said.
Well, talk to Amber Dad. Call Amber Dad then. And I think he would be unbiased where all of that because he actually knows him. And he knows what they're both going through.
You might get a beat down.
Pastor Chris, but he needs to talk to somebody, talk to a man to get it from a male perspective. All he's talking to are all these ladies. He doesn't want to talk to a lady because they are not going to tell him what he
wants to hear.
Exactly. They're not going to tell him the hard truth. Right. Like the video with Shayla and the stylist.
Okay,
I love that video.
So we can bring up some stuff and get the show on the road. Let's start playing this one with Mr. Crybaby. From now on, Anthony is Crybaby.
Tell you the truth, not so good. I mean, Miss Shana is just, Amber just treats me so bad. The way she talks to me, the way she looks at me, she makes me feel like I'm nothing. As a matter of fact, it makes me feel like I'm less than that.
Okay, Anthony. I have to jump in here, Anthony, really and truly. I have to jump in there. Sorry, ladies. But the fact is, when he talks to Amber, doesn't he realize, when him tell her, Shayla wouldn't talk to me like that. Shayla wouldn't call me weak, and he's lying in his bed beside his wife. Shayla is better than you. Shayla is this. And you're the worst wife. Oh, and and show me, you did it with Wayne. Does he think all of those things hurt Amber?
Yeah, because he's coming from a place of hurt.
That's an excuse. I'm tired of his excuses.
Amber is doing the same thing.
She's coming from on with his
excuses. They're both doing, they're both doing the same thing. Because they are both coming from places of hurt, disappointment, and pain. So they're both doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Somebody needs to say to them, get therapy.
I'm not finished. What I was saying, Shami, is the fact that Anthony, he has to realize that the same way how he's hurting is the same way Amber is hurting. Don't let him tell her those horrible words. When he says, watch and see what I'm going to do or something like that at the car, what did he think she's going to feel? She thinks she's going to bow down to him and say, oh, yes, master. No way in God green earth is she going to lay down and play dead anymore for him. Amber is elevating. Even down to Shayla, I see elevated. Except Anthony. No, seriously. I see growth in Amber. I see growth in Shayla. But only thing for some reason, Anthony can't grasp. He's this businessman that need to turn off his emotion when you're doing business with Wayne.
Anthony's a con artist.
So why is he can't understand what he's doing? So Amber's telling him where to cut him because she said she don't mean she tell him stuff, disrespect him, and say stuff. Yeah, leave that like to disrespect him. Just like how he says where to cut her to the bone too. So they are both doing the same. So he has to put himself in her shoes. And he can't expect Amber to forgive him when he's not forgiving her. You hear what him says, Miss Shana? He can't get over Wayne. So how in God's name he expect Amber to forget over Shayla and Kai? Kai is every day Kai says a living reminder. I never have a kid with my husband, but my best friend did.
You remember the day when he called her Amber Dalton Ty?
I love that name.
Amber Ty Dalton. What he said to her? He said, I don't want you to ever forget about what I did. Remind me about it every single
He not
day.
mean it.
You think? Well, he said it. So I'm not in his head. I'm
Well,
just saying he said it.
He said it.
So he said to remind him about it every day. So if Amber wants to remind him about it every day, he can't be coming at her for doing something that he told her to do.
Exactly.
So they both need intense therapy. And when
Exactly.
I say intense, it has to be where they have to. I think I don't think Anthony forgive himself either. We're saying Amber has not forgiven herself for what she did. I don't think Anthony forgive himself either for what he did. So they both have to be able to forgive themselves, because he's blaming himself as well. He said to Delicia that it might be my karma because of the things I did. He said it to his lawyer. And he said it to a few people. So I think he's still he has not forgotten what he did. And
how can you forgive yourself when you don't take accountability for what you've done in the first place?
And that's why he has not forgiven himself. Because he has not taken accountability. If you don't take accountability, you can't forgive yourself. So that is what is happening. Until he comes to grips, take accountability, think about what he did, and forgive himself. You remember how he was with Pastor Chris? Pastor Chris almost flattened him.
Yes, when he tried to grab Pastor Chris.
Exactly, because he was blaming Pastor Chris for saying, you told me that whatever it is and blah, 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 and that's not how it works. Because he's always trying to shift the blame to somebody else. He's always trying to shift the blame. That's what he did this morning with Amber. He shift the blame. Shift the blame. And until he starts to take accountability and start dealing with, he's always going to be like this.
Okay, so 75% of you guys said, I asked in the chat, will Anthony seek help because he can't get over Wayne?
No help.
You think he might gonna get no help? Okay.
I think
he's not going to seek it, because when a woman would be quicker to want to seek help. Men think they're this strong. What did he say to Shana today?
He can't get over Wayne.
No. He said
he appears to be strong.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish playing.
Yeah.
All your thoughts.
Oh no, I mean, I know I present a strength.
Strength.
When she talks to me like that, it just makes me feel low.
Well, let me tell you this. No matter what somebody say to you, whether it's your wife, whether it's your whoever it may be, you are somebody in God. And you're going to have to keep that inside. It can't nothing come against what God has created in you. God loves you. You have a great Father that loves you. He loves us unconditionally. And it doesn't matter. Sometimes we go through stuff and people say stuff and they say things out of anger, out of hurt or disappointment. But that does not discredit who you are in God. I can see it all over you. I can see that whatever this divorce you guys going through, I see that it's tearing you up. But you're gonna have to encourage yourself through this whole situation that you can come up out of this.
Exactly.
You can rise above this situation. It's in you. And we have a Heavenly Father that loves us. Mm-hmm. He loves us unconditionally.
Yes.
He loves us better than anybody in this world can love us. So that's what you're gonna have to tap in. You're gonna have to tap into that. You're going to have to tap into that in order to get your strength.
And it's just hard. I love that woman more than anything in this world. Just sometimes hearing she says to me just tears me down. But I hear you, though.
And the best thing to do for her is pray for her. Just pray for her. And no matter how the situation comes out, you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out on top. It doesn't matter how bad it gets. Sunshine is coming.
Yes.
For sunshine is coming, but not for him.
Oops.
Then Philippe.
Sorry, guys. I was trying to multitask there.
And I think he's genuinely hurt.
Hold on, Sham. Let Nanya speak, and then you, and then me, and then we'll read some chats.
No, I honestly don't have anything to say. I don't feel anything for Anthony. I mean, I've said everything I can say. To me, he's way worse than Amber. He'll never forgive her. And he's just nauseating at this point. I'm sorry. I just don't see how a man can sit there and be so whiny, talk about his wife like a dog, and then expect her respect. I just don't get it, and I don't accept it. I don't like it. I'll be glad when they move the storyline along. And I can only say the same things over and over and over because Anthony is not improving. He's just not. He's stuck. And as long as he's stuck and as long as he's not in that Bible, Anthony's not going to change. He's not going to change.
No, he was never in the Bible.
That's what I mean.
So the
He's
thing
not
is,
in the Bible. That's my point.
It's not like he was, because I remember when they started to go to church, that was a request from Amber. When Amber said, let's start going to church when she got little David. And what's her name? Shayla was the one who first said, okay, I will go with you. Because Dalan said he's not going anywhere. And Shayla said, yes, I'll go with you. And then Anthony said, I will do what my wife wants me to do. So I will go to church with you. I just saw that skit maybe a week or so ago when they decided to go to church. So Anthony was never, yes, he used to pretend when they go to church like he knows what he was talking about. And knowing he has an adopted son and a son sitting in the front row, but apart from Shayla, nobody else know. But then he used to go up and pretend to have this perfect marriage. Pastor Chris called them one Sunday and was showing them to the congregation and says, I'm going to refer to the Daltons' marriage. And Anthony, no, right there in the church. I'm like, oh my God, where's the lightning and where's the thunder? When Anthony up there on the pulpit and they're referring to his perfect marriage and all that. And I'm like, and he just stayed there and sucking it up and saying yes. And Shayla is sitting there rolling her eyes because Shayla know that what he's up there doing is false. He's fake and right in the house of God. He's fake. He was faking all of that in God's house. So that man, trust me, Coco told him that the wrath of God is going to get him. And when maybe when he comes back, he will not remember anything about Wayne and Amber. After the wrath of God gets him, it's going to wipe his memory clean. It's going to be like you ever see where they have this rebuild of your computer where you wipe all that from your computer, everything, and reset, do a factory reset. That's what Anthony needs. Anthony needs a factory reset.
Yeah.
Yes, he needs a factory reset. I'm serious. He has to get a factory reset. Yes.
For sure. Okay, let me put this skit here on the page here. Get it ready for us.
Oh God, don't spoil my day because they spoil my day enough today. These idiots.
Good day, Shayla. I'm relieved. I'm relieved to find you here.
Mm.
Well, I love my son. I would never want anyone to think that I didn't prioritize motherhood. So,
when you say you don't want anyone, I know you're talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something. I know you're a great mother, Shayla. I know this about you. I know the kind of heart that you have. I know Kai has the best mother God could have given him.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to be able to count the cost of your decisions. That's it.
okay. I mean, you had a point, Mom. So you're right. I'll stay at home and create my own peace. If I'm gonna stay with Iman, I might as well not live on edge like that. You're right. But do you know what's so funny to me?
I want you guys to take a good look at Angelina's face when Shayla says, "I'm gonna stay with Iman."
Angelina is going to be so disappointed when everything is said and done. Trust me.
Look at her face. My God, guys. When Shayla says, because Angelina has lost all control over Shayla.
Of Shayla, yes, she does.
Right, Nanya? You're on mute.
Nana is muted.
She has definitely lost control, and she knows it.
Exactly.
So she's grasping at straws.
Yeah.
But she lost control.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's why I just stop it there for you guys to just take a little breather there. And let me just catch up on in the chat family here to see what they're saying quickly. Shana has wanted Anthony since the beginning. That's why she disrespected Amber. And now she has more ammunition. Damita, you're absolutely correct there. Anthony is on the Ruin Amber Reputation tour. He wants over to Shayla's and said not to do business with Amber. He's acting crazy and trying to take Kai's money. And now he's telling Shana about Wayne. Yes, yes, yes. And
He was manipulating Shayla.
And did it because he wants to create issue for Amber. He needs her cash flow to stop so she can't pay her lawyer. And agree to his term. He knows Shana hates Amber. So it's different from Dave. Amanita, I'll take that also. We're gonna pin that. We're just gonna read 10 of this and then we go back to the video. Yes, Rika. Amber vented to Dave, but you know the difference with what Amber do. Amber told Dave she is not innocent either. That is the difference. And you're absolutely correct, Angela. And Dolly says, Shana, a cougar, looking for a cow. Please don't let me laugh out of my chair. And Carolyn says, yes. And Anthony's trying to ruin Amber. Mm-hmm. And it's diabolical of flocks don't speak on him, standing up at a wedding and moving in with her, already messes with Fiona because he knows about Wayne, flirting with Delicia, trying to bribe Fiona. Shake my head. And this is from Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. And Nancy says, I had no remorse from Shana and Anthony. Thank you, Nancy. Angela says, I never hear Anthony tell anyone that he cheated on Amber, just as how Amber cheated on him. He only make people think he's the only one hurt, but he does nothing wrong. Exactly, Angela.
But he has evidence to show that he cheated. He has a son. He has a son. So
yes.
everybody knows he did cheat.
And then Stacy says, preach, Nanny, exactly. 100. And Simply says, I think Anthony did a little bit more than went to Shana today. He went to the very person that Amber has confrontation with and tell her business. And that is what we, all three of us on the panel, and some of you in chat also agree that it was the wrong person for him to go and vent with. But since we know that the chat, since we know that hold on.
You guys notice I'm still here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's good. So Marian West says
she's late.
No,
Yeah.
I've canceled. I have a problem
Marian
with
West says Anthony is trying to create chaos at the workplace since she ignored him at home. And I hope when she goes home, Amber doesn't blow a gasket. She needs to continue to stay clear and collective and let Anthony run and lose his head, because when that podcast go to air, he's gonna wish he had stayed inside his home and cover him head under a bushel. All right. So, I have to send can somebody pick up the next chat? Let me just send the link to my sister.
Okay, Anthony doesn't care about anyone but himself. Where were you?
Okay, so it's on the screen here.
Shana is a fake Bible thumper. Yes, she does like Aunt. I hope she fired.
Hold on. Oh yeah, go and read. My computer go die. Hold on. Is that lucky thing?
Okay, we got to get Sharon a plane ticket to SkitLanta to give Anthony a personal visit with the belt. I'm going to send a cane with her as well. I'm going to put a cane in, send it via Amazon so that she can get it to take to SkitLanta with her. Because I think the cane will do more damage.
Oh Lord, we don't want to send the fans them any bad idea that Sharon wants to whip him so that he can come.
Shana used the discord between Amber and Anthony to use to her advantage. But you know what the problem, what I'm thinking? I don't think Shana wants this divorce either. Because she knows if this divorce goes through and Amber actually get that restaurant in the divorce, she is going to be gone. So I don't think she is looking ahead for this divorce to go through. I think she might be trying to encourage and support so that they might not eventually get the divorce. Because if she has an inkling that she might not be able to work at that restaurant if Amber gets it, because Amber told her already that I'll pay you and get rid of you out of the contract.
I think that if Shana didn't want this divorce to happen, then she should befriend Amber. Because as long as she's got Amber for an enemy, her job is in jeopardy if Amber buys that restaurant.
That's why she's encouraging Anthony so that Anthony doesn't sign those papers.
Same thing that
playing on his
Shayla wanted for them not, she wanted them to stay together because her investment is in Amber so that she'll still have a 3-parent family.
Yeah, so
Shana wants to keep her job. And if Amber buys Anthony out, Shana has no job. However, Shana is making the mistake thinking that Anthony has the hand up because she doesn't know the whole story.
Yeah, because she thinks Anthony was the one who paid the money. Although Anthony said to her, I'm buying the restaurant for my wife, she's thinking that it was Anthony's money. So every time he said he's a partner, remember she keeps saying that? When Amber said, why are you calling my husband? And he said, because he part owned the restaurant. He's part owner of the restaurant. So she's thinking as long as she's in Anthony's corner, she will always be there because that is what Anthony portrays all the time. Every time he comes there, he's on her side.
Yes.
So she's thinking, as long as I'm friends with Anthony and encourage him, I'll always still have this restaurant.
So when Amber shows up at the restaurant, Shana might want to be quiet and keep her mouth shut.
Yes.
My thing with Shana is that she should be taking a neutral line instead of steadily stroking Anthony's ego because she thinks he's in charge. There is a divorce action pending now. So if I were Shana, I would take the middle road. I wouldn't be on either side because you don't know what's going to happen. Shana knows that Anthony had an affair and has a baby. She's old enough to know that Anthony can very well lose this divorce. And if Shana has good sense, Shana will keep her mouth shut.
For sure.
You know the funny thing? Amber writes Shana's skits. Amber is the one who writes Shana's skits because when Wayne was on Ricky Smiley, Wayne said Amber writes Shana's skits. Shana, and so I'm like, if Amber's writing Shana's skits, she's writing Shana's skit like she used to write Dalan's skit. Same way like she's
Amber, please, I'm begging you, please don't do any more damage to yourself. We can't take it.
You got to remember, Amber writes the skits, and she's going to do her job. So I don't fault her for writing skits that make her look bad because she's not afraid to take the flag. 99% of the time, I'm making our fans them unhappy. Come on now. Have you ever seen Wayne write himself bad? Wayne is always in the good light. She's still well liked though, but that's what she's doing. We love her. Maybe that's being a professional. I mean, we're not writers, but maybe she's been a professional. You know, maybe it's a part of the job that you have to be able to accept. That's how I see it. I just see it. I mean, it's a job. I understand, Nanya, but they will give us one day, which with Amber being good, and they make the fun will be good for 5 seconds. And by 2 hours later, then drop another skit and we just burst with bubble. They give us a balloon full with air.
But they know she's
and then 2 hours later, the balloon just burst and they make we all upset all over again and our blood pressure gone sky high.
Yeah, but
that's unacceptable.
But guess me what, Sharon? Even though that is happening, and we are still supporting. The numbers are still up there. So they
remember
they've been doing that since day one. They've been doing that since day one. They're not going to change now.
Exactly. They don't.
But they should. We want to see.
They're going to change now.
We understand that teeth and tongue can meet in a marriage, as we were saying last night on O'Neill TV. Teeth and tongue can meet, but my God, it no meet to 20 in an hour time. You just have 1 hour of goodness, or maybe they will give us or maybe they give us 1 day of happiness with Amber, just one skit. One good, one bad. And then we will say, oh, O'Neill, don't say anything negative, so that way they don't do anything to Amber. And then what happened? As soon as the other skit drop, the internet going uproar. People are upset left, right, and center.
Yeah, and that drive, and when they're upset, it also drives viewers, because when people start to talk, everybody wants to see what they happen, why people are licking out all over the internet. So it's driving marketing, guys. And that's why Wayne's almost a billionaire. It's a money-making thing. It's a money-making thing. Yeah. And he pays the actress and actors real good money.
Yes.
They're paid well. So
Exactly.
it's a
That's what the
money-making
hearing
thing
says.
for all of them.
Pays them well.
So
And even
whether we are going to be in our feelings or not, they're going to do what they want to do. At the end of the day, even if they get a divorce, it's going to be for another 3 years. It's not going to be now. So Angelina is over there lining up, putting Shayla in a line already. She's going to be in that sun. They have to go bringing water to her so much so often because she's going to be staying in that line for a long time. Be at the front of the line. Be at the front of the line like she's going to vote. She's making Shayla look like she's going to vote. So stay in the front of the line. Don't lose your space, or you might not get the chance to vote. That's what
Stay in the pick me line. That Angelina.
Or maybe Angelina want Anthony for herself then because
I've been saying that, girl.
Shayla don't want him.
Angelina will take him.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she used to rub on Anthony all the time, and we used to say, "Why is she keep rubbing on that man?"
Yeah,
remember?
I remember that.
Anthony.
Can you imagine? I can't wait for the day when Anthony said to them, "But I'm not getting married again right now. I don't think I'll ever get married again after this." No. Shayla asked Angelina a very good question today.
Yes, I'm gonna play it. Let me read this.
Very good question.
Yeah, hold on. So Nancy, I have this on the thing here. Nancy says, "Why is Wayne or Amber watching this foolishness?"
Because they're making money from this foolishness, Nancy.
To Sharon Rika review and Nanya sis chat, please. Guys who haven't subscribed already, please done so. Nanya, how much are you at right now? We're gonna put a poll out. And the meter says, I am Anita. Oh, okay. So Amanita is ailing up everybody. And Shana was a snake from the beginning. Amber changed that restaurant name and fire her. They can't do that, darling. That's Shana's real restaurant. Correct, Nania. The true is weak man. And Goddess is saying, please like, subscribe to Nania, sis, share, and review. Please support their channel. Thank you, Goddess. And Booha, Anthony, my wife, hates me, talks bad about me. She's so mean to me. Cry baby. Anthony, that's what Anthony is doing right now. Please, those two. I know Ademi done it. And then Stacey says, exactly. They both wronged each other. And Anthony made people think Amber the only one who cheated. Let them two dogs have the restaurant and Amber do her pie. Exactly. But Amber wants her restaurant. Shana is showing Anthony mistaken loyalty. And false prophet Shana. Definitely Magnolia. And Nancy says, no one care about you, little Anto. And Tina says, I don't feel sorry for Anthony at all. He gets no sympathy from me. And Janet says with Dave, Shauna is the demon. Hi, Dolly. And Magnolia says she's a snake. Trapstar said they set this up for Shauna to bring this up in front of Dave. It's going to be ugly. It's beyond ridiculous. Oh, that's a good point, Trapstar. I like that. What do you guys think on that reply there? That comment?
I definitely think that's what they're setting it up for. But I think that Dave is not going to respond the way Shana expects. But I do think they are setting it up for Shana to tell Dave. I thought about that because remember, he's never in the restaurant. And now, it may be before the week is out. Okay. He will go in the restaurant and Shana will tell it.
I'll put that in the poll and so much people agree with that. Yeah, I wonder if Anthony is going to go through a conversation. He needs to get over Wayne. There is a difference between Amber and Dave talk versus Anthony and Shana, the negativity. And Sharon is saying hello to everyone. Hold on, Sharon. Anthony's ego is broken down because Amber doesn't want his behind anymore. Angelina says, Shana is even. There is nothing godly about her or Anthony. She wants him badly. And Simply say, no, I'm sorry I cannot forgive Anthony for telling Shana about Wayne and Amber. Anthony hates his wife. Yeah, because Shana behaves so unchristian like to Amber. She's a wolf in sheep clothing, but she didn't say that part. I'm putting in that part. Snake and a devil. Oh, and Stacy says no. Nancy says I'm tired of Anthony. And Goddess and Janet says no. Satan, oh God, guys. We are bad. We are bad. And Marianne West says, he has been at the restaurant in a minute. I think after Amber left yesterday, after he was talking about her eye, I felt he just came to see if someone was there she was engaged in with. Yes, ma'am.
Sharon, I had the same thought. Did he go to the restaurant to see if Amber was there?
Maybe he
Or
did.
did he just go to eat?
Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Because remember the conversation he had with Shana when Shana asked him about eating. He was not there to eat. He was not at the restaurant to eat. When he was leaving, he said, well, at least he ate something or whatever. But I don't think he was there to eat. I think he was there to see what exactly was going on. Because he has not been there for a while. Last time he went there was the time when Amber told him that, when was it?
When she told him off?
Yes,
when she told
when
him off,
she
right?
told him off and Shayna
And he
run
never
out
came
there
back.
and Shayna run out there, and that was when
Right.
she told him about why women cheat on a man. I think that was the last time.
That was the last time.
When he was trying to
But
bribe
he
her
went
to
this
go on a
morning.
world tour. He was bribing her to go on a world tour.
I think he went there to see if Amber was there.
That makes sense. So he wants to see where she's at. Okay, what's the question we need to put in the chat so everybody can vote on it? Can you hear me, Nanya? Nanya? And Shana?
You want a question?
Yeah, I want a question.
Regarding who? Shana and whatever?
No, Anthony and Amber.
Will
No, with Dave. Do you
with
think Dave is do you think Dave is going to be the one who talk life into Anthony?
Possible.
Maybe. That's what I was thinking. At first it was for Amber, Godsend, and then he spoke a couple of words that kind of reached over to Anthony through Amber. So now when he hears this story, because I do think, Sharon, that Shana is going to blurt it out in front of Dave.
Yeah, but I don't think
that
Dave
should
is going
be the
to
question,
care.
Maybe.
But do you think Dave would care? No. The question is, do you think Dave would care if Shana blurt out?
I think he'll care if Shana blurts it out, but will he use it against Amber?
No. Remember Amber told him. Remember Amber started telling him that she was not innocent in all of this. And one day she'll tell him her story. Amber almost told him that she was not innocent, and she said she was doing it over and over and over, although she knew it was wrong. So he has the frame already.
He already does. He knows she was cheating.
He has the frame already.
He knows.
It's just for her to fill in the inside of that frame.
But he knows based on the frame.
He knows based on the frame, because if she said she was doing something and she was doing it over and over and over again. So
that's an
if
affair.
Shana blurted it out in front of him, he's going to say, oh, so that's what she was doing. She was telling that she'll tell me another time. So it might not land the way Shana think it will.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to land the way she's hoping it will. And I do believe she's going to blurt it out in front of Dave.
Just like
maybe that's the question, or
just like it did not
how
land.
will he take it?
What Anthony said to Amber yesterday morning about her eyes, it did not land the way he thought it would. No. Maybe if he did before Dave did, it would land differently.
Yeah.
But he was hoping she would be fawning over him and giddy-headed and all that. But she just said, I'll see you later. Thank you. And it's too late. But let me ask a question. When she said, because when I went back and looked at the video, she said maybe she should have been doing this a long time ago. But it is too late now. What exactly was she referring to? Because the conversation she was having, she said maybe this is something I should have done a long time ago, but it is too late now.
I think it means she should have been herself a long time ago.
Oh, you mean the eyes? Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree,
But
Sharon.
what is
She
too
should
late
have.
now? What was she
Like,
I
referring to?
meant when she said it's too late now because he's just noticing her eyes and somebody else.
So maybe that's what she's referring to, that it is too late now that he's noticing her eyes. Because at first I thought it has to do with the divorce, but when I went back and I listened and I'm like, but this would not be fitting into anything divorcing, because there was no talk of any divorce. But she said she's trying to be a little more me. She said, I'm trying to be a little more me. And maybe this was something I was supposed to be doing a long time ago, but it is too late now. So I don't know.
The thing is with contacts, color contacts, and this is just from experience for me, it does make you feel like you are not a different person, but you look different. So you look at yourself differently. If she hadn't been, and that's what we call rose-colored glasses. You know, where you're not exactly seeing the clear picture. You're seeing what you want to see, and you're seeing it the color you want. It's like a facade over the real thing. So I took it as she took out the contacts with the color, and now she's herself, and not, there are no rose-colored glasses on anymore. She sees her for herself, not as how other people see her. So when they look at her, they used to see those pretty contacts. Now they see her for her. And I think that's what Amber was getting at.
So let me ask another question. So what if people think those are not, because they're going to realize that those were not your eyes, but what if somebody said, oh, maybe she just need a change of color, so she's putting in a different contacts in there?
But I don't think she will. I mean, I've changed the color of my contacts. But again, it's the same thing. It's not changing who you are, but it's kind of like seeing yourself in a different light.
Yeah, I understand.
And it really is.
Yeah,
so
I
she will change the color, but I don't think she will. I think she wants them out, and maybe in her psyche, she's herself.
I understand, but what the question I was asking, okay, she said she has been wearing these contacts for 10, 15 years. So if somebody like what's her name?
Keisha.
Girl like Keisha.
Taylor.
So like a Keisha did not know that it was her contacts that she was wearing. She took them out and she noticed that you have different eye colors. And she said, oh yeah, I was wearing contacts. What is it for Keisha not to think it's a different color contacts she has in and not her natural eyes? She has to be the one to be telling people that this is her natural eyes.
Well, I wouldn't tell them they're my natural eyes, because that's not something that I don't see it as a big deal.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Suppose they still think she's still, because what we are trying to say, she's now being her, being a little more her. But to some people, it might not appears that she's being more her, because they could think it is still a different color contact she's wearing.
I think her attitude, Shaman, I think her attitude is going to be a little different. Because you know the song, I Can See Clearly Now?
No, the rain is gone.
Right? And just like the other song, I think I put on the short, how the fog and the rain are clearing. where you start to see things differently.
Yeah, because
You
the
start
song,
to
the
see it
song
in a
said,
different light.
I
And
can
I
see.
think that's the metaphor that
Yeah.
they're going for here.
Yeah, because
that's
now
what I
she
see.
can see all, because the song said,
Right.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
Right.
I can see all the obstacles in my way.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
So
yeah.
I don't know. These writers just having people on an emotional roller coaster.
It is, but it makes sense to me.
We have to get off, or else we're going to
when you do
somewhere
that,
we don't want to end up.
Maybe she wasn't being. I think she was saying she wasn't being 100% with herself.
I think she's still not there yet.
The fog is lifting from all the haze and the drama, and now she took the contacts out. So I see it as a metaphor for it's clearing up.
Yeah,
Things
because
are
she said
clearing up.
she's more.
That's what I see.
She's getting to be a little more herself. That's
herself.
The exact thing she said.
Yeah.
I'm getting to be
That's
a little
what I
more
get from the
myself. So
metaphor.
she's not fully there yet.
Yeah.
She's just going towards being that. So I'm
it's
just
step
saying,
by step by step when you have to rebuild yourself.
But Anthony, so the next thing I'm asking, Anthony must have known the color of her natural eyes.
He knew.
Because for him to make that statement, he must have known what color her eyes were, because he said, why did you take out your color contacts? So he knows
he wants to
color
know
contacts. And
why did she take them out?
Yeah. I just get some clear ones. That's what
she's because
I just
when
pick
you
up
wear
some
color
ones.
contacts and you take them out, people do have a tendency to ask you, why are you not wearing your colored contacts, whether they look good or not. I had gray contacts one time.
Yeah, I know
and
somebody
they look like hazel. But people will ask you that.
Their color contacts look like the eyes of some cat.
No, they didn't.
Just
actually,
weird. Every time I look
gray,
at this the eyes look like some cat.
They just look hazel. They just look hazel.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna play this now.
Edge like that, you're right.
No cats.
But do you know what's so funny to me? You're so hard on Iman, a man that came in my life, got me a house, cares for my son, wants to be in Kai's life, cares about me, cares about my life. But the man that cheated on his wife, had a baby, that's who you think is best for me.
Mm-hmm.
Shayla, this house could burn to the ground.
Yeah, of course.
And all you have is an insurance policy.
Oh, you still get back your house.
That man who claims that he loves you and he wants to be with you is out with other women having meetings. I'm not being accusatory, but follow me here. Anthony, although yes, he did cheat on Amber with you, but God blessed you both with a beautiful son.
Stop it, Angelina. Stop it.
He saw fit to bless your life with a son and with a man who may not have been perfect in that moment, but he cared for you. He made sure he put you in an apartment when you were pregnant.
Mom, he did that to control me.
Exactly.
Really? So you really believe that when Anthony becomes a free man, that we're just going to be a happy family? He's going to be faithful to me?
Shayla, listen to me. You better not let any other woman jump to the front of that line. You've already paid the price.
No,
she hasn't. Anthony. He is the father of Kai, and he will one day understand who you are in his life. Don't you dare.
Okay. So thank you, Trapstar, for the super chat. And Trapstar says, Anthony should have called Candice to decorate the house for Amber to celebrate the rebirth with her pretty brown eyes theme. With a tagline, I see you. And that is so nice. So now you're giving them ideas, Trapstar. So maybe tomorrow we're gonna see that.
But you remember the other day they did a photo shoot, and that was what the photo shoot was saying. I see you, because Amber was saying to him, "You don't see me," And he said, okay, he's going to do something for her. And they did a photo shoot just to say, I see you. So maybe he should get those pictures, frame them, and put them strategically around the house, big frames.
Yes.
And then Amber will be like, and he said, I see you. Maybe
Or
that's
you
what
can
he
always
I
put
like-
them in
I
the
like
trunk
that
with the
track
diamond
song.
earrings.
What happened to those diamond earrings? They're still
You
in
can
the
always
trunk.
put the pictures in the trunk with the diamond earrings.
Earrings. Yeah, maybe he can do that. But what I'm just saying is
I
that
get it. I get it. Yeah.
Shayla asked Angelina a correct question, but you see, again, Angelina is operating with some blank spaces. She is operating with blank spaces because Shayla give them the impression that Anthony pursue her. So they're operating with blank spaces. They don't know the ins and outs, and she's talking about God, this and God did not put them together. Shayla forced herself in these people marriage. So
Exactly.
until Angelina hear all the ins and outs of what really happened, then she will come. She might have a come to Jesus moment herself and realize that, oh my God, I was encouraging something that Shayla actually started. Because she thinks Anthony started it. Anthony didn't start it. Shayla did.
Okay, so Charmaine and Nanya and chat. Shayla says, you don't like Iman. And he was there for me, he put me in a house. But you want me to go back to a person who cheated on his wife.
Cheated on his wife.
But she don't remember that she going to how she paint that narrative. This married man come at her.
Yeah, but she not. No. She's not going to tell Angelina that. Because as far as Shayla thinks, it's only him and Anthony. Those are the only two people who know what really happened. That's in the back of her mind. She's saying, oh, just me and Anthony. And if he did not tell anybody all this time, he's not going to tell anybody again. Dalan knows.
And Amber knows.
And no, Amber knows, but Shayla don't know that Amber knows.
Okay, Nanya, come on in this conversation.
Oh, I have it was so obvious this morning. Actually, I was happy that Shayla put her mother in check.
Yes.
But I knew for reputational damage control, Shayla was not going to tell her she went after Anthony.
No.
That's going to be one of the last secrets to come out. But I am happy she said, so Mom, you want me to be with a married man
who cheated on his wife.
And she could have said, my best friend's husband.
Yeah.
Who cheated on his wife and still left out that golden piece that says, I went after him.
Yeah.
It'll come out eventually, but not yet.
So
I guess they cover up Shayla. They like to cover up, sorry, Sham. They like to cover up Shayla
yeah. Anthony and Shayla practice reputational management.
Yes. But it always damages Ambers. Everybody know. Anybody Anthony meets, he tells them. But Shayla, get protected at all costs if you notice.
Yeah, but okay. You know that Anthony's not going to tell anybody that. When he told Amber, what did he say? And Amber said, but why didn't you bring charges? You know, you could bring charges against her. And he said, no, I'm a man. He said, I'm a man. Because he's telling himself, if he start walking around and telling people that, the first thing they're going to think he's weak. How you make a woman come on to you and do that to you, and then you went back and do that with a woman, that means you have Stockholm syndrome or something. They're not going to look at him as this strong businessman, whatever. He's a weak little boy, because if somebody can do that to you and then you still went back, leave your wife for the person who did all of that to you, what are you saying? That man is either sick in his head or he's a weak little boy. He could not control his autonomy. He's weak. And he's not going to want anybody to paint him in that picture. Just imagine if that comes out on the podcast. and people start to say,
It's gonna
oh
come
my
out.
God. Okay, when it comes out on the podcast and people start to say, oh my God, really? He did that? That is a no good man. That's a weak man. That is a sissy. They're going to call him all sorts of names.
Check
That's
this
when
out,
he's,
Chalman.
trust me.
When
That's why
it
he's
comes
trying to
out,
paint Amber now. He's trying to paint Amber now so that people will have different things to say because he knows it's going to come out. He knows it's coming out.
but listen, and this goes back to what we've been saying. I know I have since the beginning. If Anthony was that drunk, how did he get it up to do it? Because that man was sloppy drunk. I'm going with the video.
Yeah, but he
was
told Shayla
sloppy
he
drunk.
wasn't that drunk. So,
And
I mean.
no, he was drunk. He told
was.
Shayla, he told Dalan for his own self-preservation that he wasn't that drunk. That way he can protect himself from people knowing he, quote, got SA'd. It probably didn't do
That's the
anything.
only
It
reason
didn't
why
work.
he's saying that he wasn't drunk.
There was no intercourse. I stand by that in my own thoughts.
Till the next
Nothing
day,
happened.
he went back the
Shayla
next
made
day.
him think something happened. And remember how angry he was when he found her in the bed when he woke up. He told her, get out of my house. And I personally don't think anything happened at all. I don't.
Well, he went back the very next day.
That's it. But that's a little different, Chalman, because he thinks he cheated.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying he went back the very next day and
because he had already been coveting her.
This is my thing. If you are intimate with somebody, you're supposed to know if you're intimate with somebody, regardless if you're drunk. Once you wake up and everything comes back to you, you must realize if you were intimate with that person, were you in a condom when you wake up? Did you not have any form of stickiness or whatever on you? You must know if you really was intimate with that person. So
did he look down under the blanket?
I don't know, but he went and he showered. So he must know when he went into the shower. He must know when he went into the shower if something really happened. Shayla told him it happened, so he must be.
So you believe Shayla?
Well, I didn't believe Shayla, but then if somebody come into my house and I was drunk and they told me the next day that they did something to me, unless they take me up while I was sleeping and go and shower me, there must be some evidence that something happened. There must be some evidence that something happened. Even on the sheets, in the bed or something, but there must be some evidence. So
we didn't see Anthony changing the sheets. We didn't see. As a matter of fact, do you remember people complaining, especially on Facebook, about Amber, don't get in that bed, it's dirty?
Yes.
Do you remember that? Maybe that bed wasn't dirty because there was a whole conversation about Amber, don't get in that bed, don't get on that comforter on Facebook.
Well, maybe he did change the sheet. We don't know. I mean, they might not show us that he did. Maybe not the comforter, maybe just the flat sheet or the
Anthony's lazy behind. They go change, go wash the sheets.
All right, guys, we're gonna deviate from here. Wanna finish with the conversation, or we have 5 more minutes?
Let's go.
Let me play these. I love this skit here. I love this morning skit with these ladies, so we're gonna play them.
Oh, when people
enjoy the second one better.
Maybe I didn't get the premium package, but I hired a celebrity stylist so you and I can get some different looks. Because like I said before, I refuse to be the weakest link.
I mean, I get what you're saying, right? But Delicia, her telling us we need to style, step it up and all that stuff. If we need to clean up, that's fine. But I don't know, getting a whole stylist.
And nobody should have to tell us that. But trust me, this stylist is going to be it. He styled Usher, Mary J. Blige, Brandy, and Monica.
But
okay.
Those are not
those.
Okay, you're right. I appreciate you. I wonder you paying for this, right? Because how much is it gonna cost?
I thought we could like write it off as far as podcast expenses.
You know what, Shayla?
Shayla, always.
We're gonna table
always.
$200. We're
So
get a new
where's the
wardrobe.
stylist? What?
That's cute. That's very you. But
Yeah.
you know what? We'll let the stylist make us his canvas. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Maybe we could pick up some stuff and see. I don't know about this and this together though. Okay. Yeah, whatever you want, T. Okay. Maybe not the sweats. Maybe something different.
I'm trying to like, I don't know who these girls are. I know here for Dallas.
Yes.
Dallas.
Oh yes, I'm the one that hired you. I'm Shayla. This is Tamara.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, we're so excited to work with you.
Girl, I'm gonna have to call you back. It's gonna be a long day. Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Philip Weber. I'm from Frankfurt in Germany, and I work in aviation.
All right, so I'll get the other one.
Yeah, play the other
I'll-
one.
You can read the chat in the meantime. Start with that one. 6:36 our time, Sharon.
Stop talking your nonsense, Angelina. Anthony is not the father of Kai.
Exactly.
Shayla finally made sense when she said Anthony got that apartment to control her.
Mm-hmm. And she's absolutely right.
But
He didn't want her to sleep with Aubrey anymore. That's why he got the apartment.
But Angelina is so stupid. If Anthony was so into, a man give her a house. Look at that nice house. 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 master downstairs. Anthony put her into an apartment and he had money. He could have, just like he's hiding his money now, he could have bought her a nice house. From then, why didn't he? Even when she was asking, you remember they were plotting on him to get a house? And he said, no, he's not buying no house. He did not buy her a car. She had that car since maybe from she came to SkitLanta, she had that car.
I don't have a lot of time and it's a whole lot of work I'm gonna have to do. So I am Dallas the stylist, the celebrity stylist. Everybody knows all of your favorites. I've dressed them, and if you haven't heard of them, I've dressed them too. So clearly I don't just do celebrities because I'm here with y'all. And how did you get my information again?
I found you on social media,
Okay.
and I love your style and your work.
Thank you. So tell me about y'all's personal style.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go first. I'm Shayla again, and maybe I should have said this here. I'm Shayla. I'm a mom. I have a 1-year-old. My boyfriend, he used to play in the NBA, but now he works at ESPN.
Okay,
so-
and then you woke up today and put this on.
Yes, I did.
And you said your name is Tamara.
Yeah, I'm Tamara.
Like T and Tamara.
Yeah, just like
You
that.
must throw that hat from them. What were you saying about the boyfriend that play?
I'm just looking to elevate my style. I hired you because we're actually going to be on a podcast with somebody you might know. She's in the style community. Her name's Delicia.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Shut up, that's my girl.
So
Y'all know her?
Yes.
Y'all gonna be on something with her?
Yeah, she's my best
Y'all.
friend.
Yes.
So we're looking to be aligned with the podcast. We know we need some help, and actually I did pick out some stuff.
No. I don't need no help. So if you hired me, I'm here to style you, but I feel like this is gonna be a rough one.
Okay, well we can just get started.
So I can be honest,
Yeah, you can be on. Just give it.
brutally honest. I don't hold my tongue.
Okay, cool. That's what we're here for.
Hope you're ready.
Well,
I
I think this is just like a part of the gig, or I don't. Okay. Well, Dallas, we're ready. Just let us know.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Is there a problem?
I was making sure y'all deposit was paid.
Okay, we're not short of money, Dallas.
I didn't say that. It's just kind of hard for me to believe that you could afford my rate.
Okay, well, this is aloe. Like, what do you want from me, babes?
It's aloe, but it's Lola.
Okay, I don't want that to run off into commercial. So let me, you guys can expand on this tape and the one before, and I'll pull up the last one of it.
That was a big diss. The man said, hello, Lolo.
Exactly.
And at the end, he said they're from the ghetto.
Oh, no, not in this one, the other one.
On the other one. But let me say this one.
Why is Shayla always telling people that my boyfriend was ex-MBA and she had this new
nobody cares.
He's now an ESPN.
And nobody cares.
Used to just say he was ex-NBA player. Now she has the new parts that is on ESPN.
ESPN.
So all that Angelina is talking about, Shayla not paying Angelina any mind because Shayla is looking for Iman. Shayla not stunting Anthony.
So, with the stylist, right? I like how you look at them. Can I be brutally honest with you? And she said, oh yeah, he said, I don't hold my tongue. But only one thing I'm gonna say after I watch this video here, I don't like what he did. But otherwise, calling them out, checking them, but he's there. They paid him for a service. He should have provided the service. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't let the puss out of the bag yet. But let me just click the play button here.
How do you feel when you got the clothes on? And from the way y'all looking today,
Say something
I must
before
not
I
be
do.
feeling too good.
Tamara, please just give him an opportunity. This is how they act.
Make sure y'all look like something. I mean, y'all need to take the money. There's only so much I can do with what I got. And I ain't got a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get started, Dallas. That would be nice.
Please.
So where should we start?
Can you I need you to break it down for me a little bit better because I'm trying to get a vibe or a feel and I ain't getting nothing. So tell me what it is you're trying to give. What's it giving?
Okay, well, I'll start. So I really would like to look more elevated, chic, maybe pick out some pieces I normally wouldn't. I wanted to give wag because I'm a wag, so.
Wag. But you put on these gray leggings and this gray shirt and came outside. Did you go to the gym today? No. You want to give wag, but you in here giving hag. What is this? What's this giving?
Look, Shayla brought me here. We're supposed to be getting clothes for the podcast. I think I dressed just fine.
Girl, you look like you're going to the Y2K tour. You can lose those earrings. The necklaces can go. Untie that shirt. You are not Aaliyah. The jeans are too big and a flat. Girl, no man want no girl running around here in a tired flat.
Okay, Dallas. Okay.
You know
She's giving
Dallas?
90s.
Okay, yeah,
aesthetic.
but
That's just
look,
her.
Baby, it's 2026. Y'all want me to be brutally honest? That's what y'all asked for, right?
While I appreciate the banter and all of that, you ain't picked a garment yet, didn't pick out nothing. We supposed to be styling.
Pick a garment. I need a canvas. I need something to work with.
Okay, well, start with us. What can we do? I'm your canvas, Dallas.
What you can do is start by getting a flight to Miami and go and see doctor because you can use a little nip tuck on the side and then maybe I can make you look like something.
Listen, Dallas, what we're not gonna do, because we paid you to be here.
You asked.
I paid you.
Okay.
So I need you to style me and not personally insult me.
I'm not personally insulting you. I'm just letting you know.
You
baby,
telling me I need to
lose anything in here.
Listen.
Okay,
Tamara?
Yeah, that's all right.
Tamara?
Dallas, we appreciate you.
No.
And
No.
No, thank you.
No, I paid for this. I paid the deposit for this. I paid you a deposit for this.
Oh my God. I knew y'all was ghetto when I walked in.
Okay, and
I seen it.
well, I need my
And look
deposit
at
back
you
then.
now.
I need my deposit.
How much was the deposit? I got it.
It's $5,000.
See, no.
And the deposit
Hell
is
no.
not
That was
funny.
the stylist. No, you're gonna have to run that back.
No, ma'am.
You're gonna have to run it back.
You know
Sorry,
what?
babe.
No, we don't have time. You know what? I'm gonna dispute it. I got some.
Okay, so that's the only part I did not like. They're paying for a service. Dallas should have provided the service. And no matter what, he is a stylist, supposed to be a stylist, not a con man to just pocketed $5,000 like that.
But
yes, they look horrible. Shayla wants to be what? Wag? What that mean?
I don't know.
Wag.
I was about to ask you wag.
The
Wag.
wag. The
Wag.
only wag I know is a Navy woman. I
It's
don't
a
know
wag. She
what.
wants to be a wag. But he
I don't
did
know
provide
what the
the
new
service.
wag means.
What do you mean he didn't provide a service? That was a consultation he was doing. It's not that he was going to buy anything
And
out
it's a
of that.
deposit.
It was just a consultation. That's his
No,
deposit.
she said that he was gonna style them.
Yeah, but that was a deposit, and they were consulting today.
But Shayla wanted to fight, so
Exactly.
he
Shayla
put
come in
her
her
out of the
fighting
store.
spirit. She think this is Anthony.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, and he's
Shayla
not
came in
But
her
they're at the
fighting
store
spirit.
and they thought he was going to style them then.
No,
he
she wanted to fight. That's the problem.
But okay, so when you hire a stylist, they don't just go in, they have to know your body type, first of all, to be able to get clothes. Because I used to have artists that were styled. We used to take them to these designer who want them to wear their clothes online, on stage. And when you go to their place of business, whether they're going to make it from scratch or they have stuff in there, they have to do their measurements. They have to know exactly what they're looking for, what their color is, and all of that. So that's what they do. They were not going to just give them clothes today. They are going to get all the information. He's asking, so what is your color? What's your favorite color? What is your favorite straight leg or boot leg? All of that was the information they were asking. What kind of music you sing? How loose you want your clothes to be? How do you dance on stage and all that? They ask all those questions because they are a stylist. They want to know your body type. All of that. That's why the man telling that he needs to fly to Miami to a doctor to get her nip and tuck. He was rude. He was rude in saying that, but he was not going to just style her today. She made a deposit. And that was the first consultation.
Okay. That makes sense. So I guess he will contact them. Okay,
let me contact them. It doesn't have anything more to do with them. They're done.
Oh, okay. Let me take some comments in the chat here because our ladies and gents are ready for us to read their comments. So stop talking your nonsense, Angelina. Anthony is not the father of Kai. Thank you, Annette. And for some reason, let me see. When I click on something on a message, it just not showing me. Shayla finally makes sense when she said Anthony got that apartment to control her. And you are absolutely right, Dolly. He got the apartment so that way she won't be in Arby's house any longer. So he has access to her when he wants his free.
Exactly. He could just go there when he wants to. Remember when she gave him the key?
Yes. And Trap Star is laughing. Sabrina says she's trying to hard to get the Shayla and Anthony to hard. Oh yeah, she's trying to get Anthony and Shayla to have the second child to cover up the fact that Kai isn't his. Yes, that makes sense. I was always thinking of that, Sabrina. And Steffi Max says, so, Anthony is so slow to think that far. And please like and share. Guys, if you haven't clicked the like button yet, please click it, please, on both channels. Where Nanya is streaming at the same time as me, but today I am leading and tomorrow she will lead tomorrow. All right, Nat Nature says, Shayla clearly understands Anthony and how he moves. Angelina has not dated Anthony to know how he moves within a relationship. Shayla knows she risked herself and her body to try and keep Anthony. And you're absolutely right, Nat Nature. This is why she's not listening. Because, Nature, as bad as Shayla is, that day when she went to get Anthony from his house with his wife, she says, Amber didn't love him. And when he told her 3 times, I love my wife, I love my wife, I love my wife, that was devastating to her. because he said it was business and Shayla says this is not business. So he break her then. But she didn't get a good break. This is why I tell you, a lot of people says, but Shayla get a calmer. That me not call that calmer. That was just the tip of the iceberg.
There's
And
more coming.
And Stina is saying, please subscribe to Sharon Review and Anya Sister. Thank you. And Dolly says, Anthony was being selfish when he got the apartment to get Shayla out of Harvey's house so he could keep sneaking around with Shayla. Exactly, Dolly. And I didn't even read the comment, and I know that.
Yeah, he got a key to her apartment. He used to just come and go as he like. Until Mike.
Says, I agree with you, Sabrina. We all agree with you, darling. Angelina really believes Anthony picked Shayla. He didn't. He told her that he didn't pick her fruit picking. He needs to do something because Amber is getting ready to gone. Nature says, Anthony has nothing to lose with Shayla, whereas Shayla could. She did it all to get a wealthy man with nothing. He was with Amber. But think Amber didn't want him due to Wayne. It hasn't come to be at all. Exactly. She risked her body. She given, as she said, she let him use her body. And only thing she get out of that is a baby and disgrace and her best friend. She miss her best friend. Now they're rebuilding. Trapstar says, Angelina don't care how Shayla got him. She wants Anthony money by any means necessary. She don't have necessary in there, but I put in the necessary. Angelina knows you can't control rich men. That's why she wants Anthony because he's a fool she can control. And Angelina is all about the money. I think she did some fraud wherever in New Orleans. And she think Anthony is that simple. Pity she don't know how diabolical that man can be when he wants to be. Because look how cunning he is. He went to Miss Shana and he started planning. Because Shayla, he don't trust Shayla to come through not working on the podcast with Amber because he wants Shayla not to work with Amber. And Shayla can't fire Amber because Shayla is not the boss. Tamara and Wayne is the boss. Or should I say Wayne is the boss? Dolly says, bingo, Nania. Shayla will still haven't admitted going after Anthony. No, she has not. Nature says, Angelina feels a child will keep a man because the man loves his son and will want to be with this child. More than just custodial visits, so co-parenting arrangement, a child won't keep a man nearby. Exactly, and you're absolutely right, Nature. And Dolly says, Anthony and Shayla always protect what they did with each other and don't tell the full story. And that is so true. And Andrea says, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, sis. And Tina says, Angelina is so delusional, thinking that Shayla is going to be the next Mrs. Dalton. And pity she doesn't know. Even when Anthony is gone, Shayla, I don't think will want Anthony because Shayla always wants what Amber has. Shayla will always go off and look what she did. She bring Tamara, and the reason why she's friend with Tamara because she want access to Wayne money. You know what how smart she is? We are going to write it off as a tax write-off.
As a podcast write-off.
Exactly. And Stephanie, our Nature says, Stephanie, the fact he opened up his marriage to Shayla, he may have a closeness and feel himself to her. There is an attraction. He stays around her for over a year. And we all says that. He and Shayla bonded.
I don't think it's an attraction. I think it's an obligation. I think it's more of an obligation, not. No.
You think so, Nanya?
I think Shaman's right there. It's an obligation.
An obligation because she
think
was
so, too.
pregnant. Remember, he took. Okay, guys, you have to remember the series of things. He took her to get an abortion.
I remember.
She did not want to get an abortion, and I remember a conversation with Dalan, and he was complaining and complaining, and Dalan said to him, "No, you have to step up and be a father." And he was there and saying, "I don't know what I'm going to do," and blah, blah, blah. And Dalan said, "No, you know what you have to do. You have to step up and be a father because this is all your mess that you created." And then he was standing there and he said, "Well, if you put it that way, I guess I have to do that." That is when he started to visit Shayla. And even when he just started to visit Shayla, they were not intimate until one day he went and they got intimate. But in the beginning, when she was pregnant, they were not really intimate at the very beginning after she told him that she was pregnant. Because I think he was feeling guilty at the time of what he did. And I still think sometimes he looks at Kai and he looks at Shayla and he feels guilty. I think sometimes he still feels guilty just looking at them, because I remember one night when he said to Amber was saying, "Every time I bring up Shayla, it's like you don't want to think about it, like you just want." And he said, "How can I forget it? He did not say Kai, he said, "This is my past." "What you mean I don't want to? This is my past." So how could I not want to remember my past? Because
but he tuned her out. Miss Fatal says, whether Anthony was sloppy drunk that night and didn't get it up or not, he had sex with her the next day, which means he still could be Kai's father. We don't know that she got pregnant on that
I
day.
answered her comment.
Because Anthony didn't have sex with Shayla the next day.
Yes.
But still, the baby would have been 7 months old. It would have been 7 months old.
He went
or
the
7 and a
next day.
half premature.
And
His
was
birthday is
asking-
September 1st. You know that, Shaman, though.
Yeah, he went the next, if it was not the very next day, but he went like within that same week. And
within that week.
He was
That's
sending
okay.
over, and she said, "It's all yours. Come and get it." And he started to bite his lip and whatever. We did not see what he did until he was relating it to Dalan. When he came back and was telling Dalan, and Dalan said, "You nasty," and whatever. And he said, "Boy, she really toot up that thing." That's exact word he said.
Thank you, Nanya.
He said she really toot up that thing.
All right, we're gonna play this other video, and then afterward we just take the chat and we just comment and converse with the chat family. So Dalan, I think I'm a little bit disappointed in Dalan. I have no idea why he stays in the.
I mean, it's worth a try. I can ask her.
He wants his money. That's what he's
No,
doing.
he's not going into the place. Why he's not going to
I'm gonna see what she says and just go from there.
Well, I'm gonna go in with you.
No, I got it. I don't want her to feel like I'm bombarding her. Trust me, I got it. She's not going to talk to you. If she took your money, she's not going to tell you that. I got it. I'll be back.
88% say they will help save the marriage.
All right. Where's Carter?
Well, hey, Noel. I mean, she's not in my pocket if that's what you want to
Look,
know.
I'm not playing around. I need to find Carter. I need to talk to her.
Look, no, I don't know where Carter is, and why are you looking for her anyway? What's the deal?
Look, I need to know, did y'all run a play on Dalen's card or not? The 50,000?
Excuse me?
The 50,000. You heard what I said. Did y'all run a play on his card?
I heard what you said, but honestly, I'm trying to figure out, are you a little bit delulu? Because truth be told, Noel, you came to us looking for help. In fact, let me be clear. We have been cleaning up after you all the way back since you were messing around with Kelvin, were you not? Okay. And then you popped up pregnant, if I'm not mistaken.
You want to bring that up right now?
And then who did you come to for that when you didn't even know who the daddy was? And then to add insult to injury, Carter decides to help you out against my better judgment. And we give you $50,000.
So that's what you're gonna throw in my face right now? You think that's
Wait.
appropriate?
Throw in your face? Noel, where do you live at?
All right, whose side are you on? All I asked you is, did y'all run a play on Dalen's card or not?
And
that man was good to me. Yeah, I ran to y'all. Yeah, I was going through some things. And yeah, y'all had my back. But Dalan doesn't deserve that.
If Dalan was so good to you, Noel, why did you disappear?
Mm-hmm.
You know why I disappeared. Look, regardless of the case, we've had your back through and through. It doesn't even matter. You came to us for help. You needed money. We made that happen. You got a place to stay from. Where's the problem? What is the problem?
The problem is Dalen's now thinking that I stole the money. So I'm sorry that I took some money. I didn't know where it came from. I didn't know that y'all took it from him. If I had known that, I would have never taken that money and bought a house with that. Are you serious?
Wait. Hold up a second. I'm sorry. Did you say Dalan thinks that you stole the money?
Did I stutter?
How does Dalan know that you got the money?
She told him.
You know what?
Why does that matter?
I said it before and I'm going to say it again. You are a piece of work. We are constantly cleaning up after you. You now back talking to Dalan? Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's comment on this one here.
I just have a question.
Yeah, so is Dalan a daddy who thinks she had the baby? That's why she left? Because she don't know it's either Calvin baby or Dalan. So maybe we're going to see a little baby coming in the picture. So maybe that is why she ran away, because she don't know who the daddy was. Because she slept with Dalan and then she slept with
Is she pregnant right now? Is she pregnant now?
No. How long ago was it?
Months. Has been gone from like before the beginning of this year.
I have a question.
No, she left before Christmas.
Oh, I thought it was a year since she ran away, so she could have a little Dylan running around and Calvin running around. Dalan should have gone inside. When she went into the building, Dalan should have just come out of the car. It's his money. Go in and listen, like, because his mom, if that was his mother, she would have gone in and eavesdrop. And he would have gotten a lot of information. But he's such a dum-dum, he stays in the car. Take it away, Nanya.
I don't have much to say about Noel except her getting kicked out after he did what he did. But what I want to ask, whose $40,000 was in the closet? Was it Deja?
That was Deja.
That was Deja's money.
That was Deja money.
Because I was thinking maybe it was Noel's, and then I missed it, and I thought, did Deja, if it's Deja's, did she give it to the boy or ex-boyfriend? Or is it Noel's?
No, it's Deja
because it was
money.
$50,000 and it was just short 10.
Remember her boyfriend gave her what's his name? Marco gave her $350,000. Yeah. And I think that was what was left of that money.
Of that.
Because Marco has been locked up for what, 16 years?
Yeah.
So maybe he was using that money and that's what left of that money.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I have no words for Noel though, guys. She blames everybody for everything, but she always benefits. She benefits, but somebody else did it. Yeah.
No accountability. Okay, then Nadia or Charmaine, you guys want to read the chat? Engage our chat family into the convo.
Tamara does like
anything they want to talk about.
Says Tamara does look like Tamara from Sister.
You're crazy. Read about 10 super.
Shayla is always trying to not pay for anything. This guy reads Shayla and Tamara their rights about their clothing style. That's not what I'm.
Oh, sorry.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that for the sake of the argument, it didn't matter if he had sex with her that night or the next day. If he truly is the father, it could have happened either days. But we know he's not the father unless they're starting having full-term pregnancy, 7 months full-term pregnancy. I made, please subscribe to Sharon. I made videotapes, but all I can do is laugh.
Which videotape you make, Nan? Which videotape did you make?
I did Shayla and Tamara, and I did so many shorts I can't remember, but I know I did those two.
And you were laughing, you said.
I had to do them twice, and then I was still.
There's a new skit. There's a new skit with Dave and Amber.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, guys. Sorry, we have to jump on the skit. Oh, okay. Continue with the chat. Let me pull it up ASAP. Let me just exit out of the screen. Oh, is it gonna be a good one, Sharon?
I don't know. I've not listened to it. I just saw it. I went on Facebook and saw it. I don't know. It says
it's here.
When
It's here.
Dave tell Amber what he always desire in a wife.
Oh, Jesus, no.
I'm going to read these chats while you pull that up, Sharon.
Yeah, read it.
Tina says, subscribe to Sharon Rico Reviews, and Nonya says chat. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. New skit. And Shaman, did you cover them all? It looks like. I hope they keep Daniel. Oh, I hope they keep Daniel in the skits to either be.
I've been working on that.
Right.
Customer retention.
Sorry, Nadia.
It's important.
It is, but I've really been trying to work on customer service. I feel like if we can get the service in line, we get more customers, more people coming back. It's like, I don't know, Shana and Keisha and John, they are a headache sometimes.
And that goes hand in hand. That's very important. Have you discussed, like, getting new help? You thought about that?
For sure. I mean, we're working on it. But speaking of help, I've been meaning to ask you something. And I hope it's not too intrusive.
I'm an open book. You can ask me whatever.
Why are you not married? I mean, you are successful. You're handsome. You are a God-fearing man. And it's not a whole lot of those walking around here. Why are you not married?
I get asked that a lot.
Do you? And what's the answer? You answer it a lot.
Because it has to be divine. It really does. It has to be alignment. You know?
I feel that.
Like, man looks at the outer appearance, of course, I want a beautiful woman. But when you talking about wife, her soul gotta match mine. So help me. Gotta be my red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all that stuff has to be God-fearing, loving, faithful, old school. Know how to love. You know, nurture.
Yeah.
You know, all those things.
I feel that.
That would make, you know, wife. And it's hard to find in today's generation. It's nasty out here.
It is nasty. It is.
I don't take that lightly, that title.
Yeah.
Because I'm naturally a provider, you know, protector.
But you want to be married.
Well, I desire it. I desire it, you know. And, you know, so long I've been focusing on my purpose. So she has to be sent from God.
Sent from God.
Yes.
And how do you know that? How do you know she's sent from God?
Oh, I don't know. A man knows. A man knows if that's his wife. So I'll definitely know.
Okay, Mr. Young.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I always felt like whoever was for me, God had me in mind when He was forming them in their mother's womb.
In the womb, right?
In the womb.
That means
Yes. I'm at the tip of the end. If I play it anymore, it finish. All right, guys. So let's talk about this skit.
Okay.
Let me start.
I'm ready to jump in.
Nania, unmute yourself because we're gonna jump in.
I'm ready to jump in. This
So
takes me.
is he telling Amber?
No, he's not telling Amber that.
No. He's saying a man. Remember me always telling a man always
knows, but
who is gonna be his wife.
Yeah, but him never. I don't think he thinks. He said the person has to be faithful.
Sent from God.
Faithful. That is one of the words I heard. Amber was not faithful to Anthony.
She's not married to Dave either.
Exactly, but I don't think Dave is seeing Amber as his wife.
Dave is a player.
Yeah, okay.
And he wants to retire.
Dave is a player.
Dave is a player.
No. What I'm thinking,
and now he wants a wife, and that's that.
You remember what Amber? You just played that video the other day. What Amber said to Shayla about Anthony. You remember what Amber said to Shayla about Anthony? Said she thinks that he was sent for her from God.
Oh.
You remember that video? No. Sharon played the video when she was talking to Shayla when they did it the first time. And she said it was more of not of this flesh, but of the spirit.
No,
Sharon, you played it the other day when Shayla and Amber were talking after she and Anthony had that first encounter. They were intimate the first time.
Oh.
And Amber was telling Shayla how she felt about Anthony.
Oh, yes.
And that it was like it was a spirit bond.
Yes.
And like God sent Anthony. There's another video where Amber was writing in a book and was praying to God. And she was saying, I know that he was for me. And then let's go back to the second vow renewal where there were those two little kids. And I know you don't like Anthony, but we have to be where there were two babies. And what was
that
Anthony
vow renewal is a joke.
No.
That's why I laugh.
I'm not talking about the vow renewal being a joke. I'm just talking about the similarities, what Dave was saying. And Amber was saying about being in their mother's womb. There were two innocent babies, and Anthony was saying, when you were a baby and I were a baby, and we did not even know that we were going to be meeting and be here today. Those are what I'm taking away from this conversation. I'm not taking away that Dave is looking at Amber as a wife. I'm not, because I don't think Dave was never married. Based on what Dave is saying to Amber right now, he was never married, because Amber asked him, why were you never married? And he said, because of who he wants to be his wife. So now we are getting somewhere where Dave is concerned. I don't see Dave seeing Amber as a wife for him. You're muted, Nanya. You're still muted.
I always said Dave was a godsend.
Exactly.
And I don't. They're attracted to each other. However, he might look at her like a queen, but Amber loves Raggedy Anthony.
And I'm saying, based on this conversation, what Dave and Amber had, I don't think Dave is looking at Amber like he would be looking at his wife. Other people might see something else, but I'm not seeing that. Because of what he's saying.
The only thing that I would say with that is that when she was first in the man cave, he told her he was looking for a queen.
Truly respects me. Who's really
go on talk, Nanya. I just want to play that little part when you're finished talking.
Oh no, go ahead. It's okay.
No, talk and then we'll go to it quickly.
No, actually, I can see him looking at Amber that way, Shaman. I actually can.
I don't.
But I don't think that's the purpose of him being there.
I
I
don't think
think
he's
he's
looking at
there
her
to.
that way.
I
Based on what he's looking for.
Okay, I'm gonna burst it to on the bubbles. And you guys know how I am. Chat, I need you to put it inside the chat. Guys, remember when
Dave is
Amber,
looking at Amber as a wife. That's
when Dave, yes, he is. When Dave first saw Amber, he has his phone and he was talking to it, and then he turned around and he just said, I'll call you back. You know what I mean? And then when Amber went down the stairs, Amber saw him. You know something? These two are soulmate.
Soulmate don't mean that you're looking at the person as a wife. It can be your soulmate, but not a wife.
Wait, Charmaine. And remember that exercise done in the pool room there in the basement there.
What did he say?
Only one thing is missing. He never said a
he's
wife.
missing a queen, but he did not say he's missing Amber.
He said
missing.
only one thing missing. And he said 3 times.
Sharon,
One thing missing.
when you come off this, I want you to go back and play the video what Dave and Amber was just talking.
All right, I'm going to
play it again.
All right, I will, darling.
Yeah, please play it again and listen carefully.
It was like more. It was more than.
But
he was making love to my soul.
He was making love to our soul. Okay.
It was spiritual. I don't even know how to describe it because I've never experienced anything like that. It was like more. It was more than the flesh, you know. Of course, he made my body feel good, but he was making love to my soul.
Okay.
Gosh, I was gonna say I can see it on you. You were glowing.
Thank you. Shayla, I just feel like for the first time I found a man who like truly respects me, who's really into me, who like loves my mind, my heart, my soul, and I think I'm falling for him.
That feels so. I'm so proud of you, Amber. You really do deserve something like this. I'm so happy for you.
I'm almost like pinch me because I can't even believe it's true. I'm just.
Are you sure about this?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's like God just dropped him out of heaven and put him in my lap. You know, I don't even care about the whole Wayne. And
okay, which one should I play now?
If you can find the video with the vow renewal, just the first part where they were talking about the babies.
It is playing too much music, so I'm not gonna play that one.
Oh, okay.
That's why I never put
I'm just saying the conversation they're having is in alignment because Dave is talking about the person that he's going to want to be his wife has to be in alignment with him.
Okay,
And when you
see
see them, you will know. As soon as you see them, you will know. I don't think that is Dave's purpose for Amber's to be Amber's husband.
So they're throwing us off again with different nuggets.
Of course, if you listen to what they're saying, Amber said Anthony was sent from heaven. She said that, not me, not you. She said that. That's how she felt about Anthony. That he was.
And she felt that way before he tortured him.
I'm working on that.
So
customer retention.
It's important.
Help. I've been meaning to ask you something.
All right.
And I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not too intrusive.
I'm an open book. You can ask me whatever.
Why are you not married? I mean, you are successful. You're handsome. You are a God-fearing man, and it's not a whole lot of those walking around here. Why are you not married?
I get asked that a lot.
Do you? And what's the answer? You answer it a lot.
Because it has to be divine. It really does. It has to be alignment. You know?
I feel that.
Like, man looks at the outer appearance, of course, I want a beautiful woman. But when you talking about wife, her soul gotta match mine. So help me. Gotta be my red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all that stuff has to be God-fearing, loving, faithful, old school, know how to love, you know, nurture.
Yeah.
You know, all those things
I feel that.
that would make, like, and it's hard to find in today's generation. It's nasty out here.
It is nasty. It is.
I don't take.
When he find out about Amber sleeping with Wayne up till the day of the wedding, I wonder how is he gonna feel, because he wants somebody faithful. She's in her marriage, but she's faithful within the marriage. She haven't stepped out of the marriage.
Yeah, but remember
she tested her boundaries, and she have her boundaries in place because it didn't go anywhere.
She told him already that she was not innocent in whatever happened. So he have an idea of what happened. And in the end, one party said, when you see her, you will know her. He said that.
And he saw her and he knows that it's Amber.
I don't picture Dave want to be with a divorced woman. I don't feel that in my soul that he wants that. That's what he wants in a wife. And the fact that people going to be saying, oh, she was married and she almost cheated on her fiancé and all that. I don't think he wants that baggage. I'm not seeing him wanting that kind of baggage or that kind of thing to be associated with. Yeah, but some men are.
Oh, I saw that. Wait here. Those are nuggets. I do not know if a nuggets they were doing to throw us off with when he saw her. He
was attracted to her.
And then she saw him. And now he's in the house. He said only he has everything, cars, whatever. But only one thing missing.
Yeah, but he did not say you. He did not say you.
He didn't say you, but him tell her to figure it out.
Yeah, but
one thing missing.
After
listen, so it's leading up to something. So are they going to finally break the Daltons? That's all I need to know.
I don't think so. I don't see
what
that.
Do you guys think?
I don't see them breaking the Daltons. I think Davis is sent.
I disagree with that.
I think Davis sent to lead her back to her husband because of that video that you play where she said Anthony was sent from God to her.
Yes.
And the one where the vow renewal, where they were talking about the babies in their mother womb. Amber make a reference to that because that was the theme when they were renewing their vows. And Dave said to her, I like that. In the end, where he said, I like that. From in the womb, you will know. And that was the reference Anthony was making when those two baby pictures were there.
What's his password and email for it?
I don't know if it comes to mind. Hold on. Oh, guys, take that.
Okay, Shayla thinks she's Tamara boss. Of course, Shayla thinks she's everybody's boss. I think they're testing with the Daltons. Daltons have been very successful for the Wayne world. I think they could see how the fans respond, but it look unfavorable with the story go back. What he just told the cook at the restaurant, he hasn't gotten over Wayne, so give her the divorce and go be with the baby mama. They're going to keep viewers in suspense. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. I think Amber and Dave will make a good powerhouse couple. In fact, I would love to see a few powerhouse couples. I don't know. I don't feel it. I don't feel like they're actually going to be doing Amber and Dave. They might be teasing it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Amber going all around town telling everyone
Anthony's going all around town telling everyone about Amber and Wayne. Wants me to want Amber to get rid of Anthony as soon as possible. The Dalton will get a divorce or separation. Anthony do not love her. He just doesn't want to lose his money. Dave is pouring into her so she can get on the right lane. I love me some Dave. Everyone may make mistakes, so that shouldn't define her. The Dalton is over. Sabrina said, Dave looked like a player. As Anthony seen Dave, they made a good business couple, and that's what I'm getting. They made a good business couple. I don't see them being a romantic couple. Because yes, they might have attraction, and people have attraction to people all the time. That does not mean they're romantically inclined.
Okay. Because they're throwing us off the thing. 1 minute, I'm seeing little nuggets here, so the nuggets are just throwing us off. It's either it's gonna be Dave or it's gonna be Anthony.
Nature said Anton Amber.
Anton
Amber keep missing the boat between each other. Like they are on the sea together and looking at one another, but they are not connecting. If they separate them, they need to get therapy. I don't like Anthony, Nancy said. Team divorce, Nancy said. Amber keeps saying she wants to be free. That's Twala. Everybody makes mistakes, so that shouldn't define her. And no, it's not going to define her, but let's be honest. Do you think if Anthony did find out that Amber was cheating with Wayne or sleeping with Wayne up until when you'd marry her? Sharon, you're muted. I think you're muted. Sharon, you're muted.
Oh, I just called Nanya. Nanya, power went out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because some people don't like stigmas. And there was one word that he said faithful. Do you think in the back of Anthony's mind, although he thinks that Amber has not cheated since they got married, but do you think in the back of his mind he thinks if you cheat once, you might end up cheating again?
I don't think so. Because at least when Darren asked him, why is he still with her? And even Ben, is she still doing? He said, no, she haven't done that.
Yeah, but no, that is totally different from something in the back of your mind. Because Amber cheated once. She has not cheated since they're married. But do you think in the back of his mind, if a man like Dave comes, because I know if Anthony sees Dave and Amber, that's the first thing he's going to think about, that she's cheating. Just like Amber smelled the perfume and that $5,000 and Amber think that he's cheating. So you understand what I'm saying? Because he cheated already.
Because
exactly, he cheated. And if he never cheated, even if she smelled that perfume and see that money missing, her mind would not have gone there. But the fact that she knows that he cheated, the first thing that comes to her mind, once some red flags are there, she's thinking that he's cheating. And it's going to be the same thing. If Anthony see her with Dave, he's going to think she's cheating as well. So, I don't know. Team divorce, everybody's saying Dave okay, two becomes one. Loving, faithful. Oh God, that jump and gone. I don't see it, it's gone. It's been moving, the chat is moving so fast. Let's see if I can find that back. And that video proves that Amber shouldn't have been confiding in Shayla like this. But I love these old videos of them too and their friendship. Their marriage is over. Many memories and no loyalty.
Dave will bring level up to Amber. He's just a friend. He is her listening ear. That's what I'm saying. I don't see them. Anthony wants to play victim. He's not taking any responsibility for the divorce. But he doesn't know why Amber wanted a divorce. Because all Amber keeps saying is, I want to be free. Amber has not sat down and tell him point for point. Because Anthony's slow. This is why I want a divorce. She said she forgave him for Shayla. And then she keeps saying it's not about Shayla. It's about everything. So Anthony's as confused as a lot of viewers. I don't care about Anthony's feelings. Well, Amber and Anthony will have to tell their stories first, not just happen to them. Team divorce. People can change if they put in the work to change. Yes, I believe so, Dolly. Team divorce, Nancy. Please like and share and subscribe, Tina. Tola, if Anthony would have been moving differently,
no, you need to be here.
Would not.
Why you mean you don't? Guy. Okay, here you are. You're gonna come on the thing. We're gonna use my phone. Even me to get kicked off of the stage.
Shayla is cold and calculating.
Hold on. Nanny, I think can't reconnect. So I tell her, say, I'll keep her on the phone until she connect.
Oh, okay.
Because we soon made the show that and then me come off and she come off of the stage. Not even system wasn't on the stage.
Yeah.
If it comes back on, Sharon, it should, but it just didn't have any power.
Okay. Like mine was dying too. Yeah.
Mine was, and I had to plug everything in.
I had to plug. That's why I say excuse me and plug it in when I get a message and the
then
thing was yellow.
Nature cell.
Anyway, you're gonna be here. Come on, so you was balling up my phone.
Oh.
Okay, Nana is going to come on here. Come.
Yeah, sure.
Here she is.
Hey.
Yeah. There is Nania.
So you can read some comments or not?
I read some comments, darling, and then we come out of here. We just do a few more minutes with the chat.
Oh yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. So it says, Nature said, then he still said that he knows that he
you can read your phone
and still love this woman.
Shana, look and see what number, how much more Nanya need for her thing.
For whose thing?
It's Sharon, it's doing its.
Yeah, I know. We just keep your on the phone right now.
Go back, Ina. Let me go look. Hold on. Go and read some comments while I'm looking.
All right, good. Because, yes, some all it up for now.
You know how it takes a while for it to do whatever it needs to do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I guys, sorry about that. Nanya, lost power. I'm Mimi. Yeah. Nanya says hello, Mimi. Her phone, her laptop plug out. Anthony choose the freedom to do as he pleases in that marriage. Amber is choosing her freedom now. I'm here for it. Twyla says, Anthony and Amber does need to clear the air before moving forward with a separation or a divorce. And you're so right now.
Yeah, I've been saying that because Anthony's is as confused as us. Because we don't know exactly why. She is 1,000. No, this is Sharon. Where is Nanya? I'm looking for Nanya.
No, Sharon, I look to see what your numbers would be.
Hold on one sec. Let me go back to Nanya thing.
And then we're going to tell we chat by when we find out and let them see.
I think it has to read, it has to read.
Sharon, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Because it's totally dead, so it takes a while before it get back power.
Totally dead. I was charging it earlier.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging with us. We're just checking to see how much number what Ananya needs. So and then we're out of here. Sorry about that, guys.
Hold on one sec, because I'm trying to pull up her thing, but every time I'm pulling up yours.
Hold on. I'm in here. Okay, she needs, she still refresh the screen.
I'm doing that.
Okay, she have 952 guys.
Okay, so yeah, let me look now.
Yeah, so she needs 48 more subscribers, guys. Thank you, guys. We have a wonderful, wonderful chat today. And
we will be back tomorrow.
We're gonna be on Nania channel tomorrow. Nania will be leading tomorrow. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you, and we will catch you guys in the next upload.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as usual, stay safe, stay blessed. Whoever is not working tomorrow, enjoy your Saturday. Spend some time with your family.
Friday.
Tomorrow, oh yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Oh my God, I'm thinking tomorrow's Saturday. Don't mind me. I have to work tomorrow. What I'm thinking today's Friday. But make sure this coming weekend, if you don't have to work, spend time with your family. Show them how much you love them. Because we don't know when we will not have them around us. Okay? So
all right. Thank you, guys. Bye for now.
All right.
Who will never get today, we get them tomorrow on Nania's channel.
Yep.
All right, guys. You guys were awesome. Bye for now.
As usual. Awesome.
Any last word, Nania? Nania say, hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave. We'll see you tomorrow. And Charmaine get knocked off, look like not